What is good with y'all, man? It is crunch time. And today we gotta talk about something insane to me, dog. We gonna talk about this rap game. We gonna talk about Kanye West versus Kendrick Lamar, man, because he is not letting up. Now, every time I come on here and tell y'all my top 10 rappers, man, and start talking about stuff, we always get into these heated debates about Kendrick Lamar, man. They think I'm crazy. They think, I'm just making stuff up about, certain things about, Kendrick Lamar's career, bro, about saying that, basically sometimes people overrate him. There's times where I done said that, basically, his reign as far as being the best rapper in the game was never really that prominent. You know what I'm saying? It never really was. So lately Kanye been going on rants talking about Kendrick Lamar, man, coming at him, and I've been basically, telling the people that I do agree with the fact that Kanye is better than Kendrick Lamar, got a better catalog, this and that. But Kanye has really basically exposed Kendrick's whole legacy, man. Well, that's what I'm asking y'all. Has he exposed Kendrick's legacy today? Because he went on a rant, and I dare somebody to challenge this. He says that, man, this is insane. He says that Kendrick was never king. Maybe king of the West Coast, but never king of the world. And see, I just told y'all this the other day. He's the best maybe from the West Coast. But that's it. So Kanye gave a whole list, and I want y'all to see if y'all can challenge this shit. He says Wayne, me as in Kanye, Jay-Z, Drake, Biggie, Pac, 50, Eminem, LL Cool J, Run DMC, Nas, and Rakim. And then he took it a step further. He took it a step further and tweeted. This is what he tweeted next. He said a lot of people immediately stood up and said Soulja Boy. He said, I agree with that too. Changed the internet, invented all kinds of styles. He said they discovered the Migos. He said Soulja definitely more important than Kendrick. Y'all think we be trolling? Y'all think we be trolling saying this stuff, man? He says Soulja Boy is definitely more important than Kendrick. Tell me if that's a lie. That's what I'm saying. So I just want y'all that's what we about to talk about today, man. Now the list of rappers that he gave though initially, like when you really look at what he's trying to say, is like all these rappers had times where they was considered like best in the world. And I'm a J. Cole fan, but he didn't even put J. Cole on the list, and I low-key agree with that. J. Cole, also somebody that never really had a specific time where he was like consensusly the best in the world. So I'm not even gonna be biased. Like I'm not gonna say, damn, you gotta put J. Cole in here. See, the Kendrick fans, they gonna be biased. But as a J. Cole fan, I'm not even gonna try to do that and say, you gotta put him on there, because really, low key, he wasn't. So, so I wonder if the Kendrick fans gonna be honest as well. Shout out to Shaq. He says that he loved Kendrick, but Ye might be cooking. Somebody said Kendrick's time is right now. So this goes to my point. So this is literally my point right here. This is where y'all about to cook yourselves. My whole point is gonna be proven about Kendrick legacy. How many times have I said that the world did not consider Kendrick to be on the level that he's at until the rap beef? Y'all said he was the best in the world before the rap beef. I said he wasn't. So y'all saying his time is right now, that means that the rap beef saved his legacy. He was never on top of the rap game until the rap beef, when the only two people that was rapping was really Drake and Kendrick. And everybody rode the wave of the beef. You said Mad City was Kendrick's time. Nope, we done got into several debates. Because around that time when he came out, first of all, y'all love the Grammy so much, but he didn't even win a Grammy for that. I mean, he lost a Grammy for Best Rap Album to Macklemore at that time. So on one hand, y'all go about the Grammys. But then when he loses the Grammys in 2012, 13, now y'all say he still had the throne. No, we not about to do that. Because basically at that certain time period, you had dudes like Chief Keef. What y'all gotta understand is in the 2010s, it was transforming into a trap era. You know what I'm saying? It was transformed to a trap era. So he was never the culture, as y'all say, never fully grasped it. Excuse me, never fully grasped on the Kendrick the way how y'all say that he did. That's what we were just debating, getting into a heated debate about the other day. Because I was trying to tell people, like, bro, the culture try to, guilt trip you into liking Kendrick nowadays. Oh, if you don't like Kendrick, you ain't part of the culture. The culture, this what the culture feeling. Bro, the whole 2010s, the culture was more so on trap music. So when Chief Keef came out, they was on that. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Smurda in 2014. Goddamn Future when he, when he came out. Now Drake, I don't know if Kendrick got up to Drake's level in the 2010s. He said it seems like he's on his way. But why did it take this long? We need to ask ourselves that question. Why did it take this long? You said who else lost to Macklemore? We're going to look at Kendrick Lamar's age. Kendrick is 37 years old. Why did it take this long for him to be on top of the rap game, as y'all say? You know what I'm saying? That's the question. That right there is the question. Yo. Yeah. Yeah, your microphone messed up. It sounded like the voicemails on Good Kid, Mad City. You gotta fix your mic, man. It sound like Kendrick Lamar people on the voicemails on Good Kid, Mad City, man.
Oh my god! I had my AirPods in. The motherfuckers be acting funny. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Kendrick peaked the highest in 2017 until recently.
He peaked the highest in 2017. First of all, let me break this down.
Well, before now, that was his highest peak.
Oh, that was his highest peak.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were saying he peaked higher than everybody else.
No, that was his highest peak. 2017 was Kendrick's highest peak. Now, if you want to compare that to other people's peak, you can, but I mean, he outsold everybody his first week album. I think he did like 600,000, some shit like that. He won album of the year.
I don't know that I don't know if that that peak is high enough to be on this list of rap kings and such like that, because basically on 2017 you had Lil Baby come out. You had the Lil Baby and Gunna Wave. You had Kodak on Top of the World. And then you had Drake hit him with a double spin back banger in 2018.
Kendrick outsold everybody that year.
You talking about selling.
When you sell albums, don't that mean people are listening to your project?
No, but I'm saying that doesn't mean that you on top of the rap game, because Nelly has so many diamond albums and records and stuff, but he's not on this list.
Nelly had a stretch where he had an argument to be at the top, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying no. He's not on this list, though.
I mean, what the list based off of? We just going off what Kanye saying. What is it based off of?
I'm saying we need to challenge the list, because
I don't.
The only person I throw in there probably is DMX.
I'm taking Biggie and Pac out. Them niggas
they was on top of the rap game, though, so we can't
for a very short period of time, bro.
You cannot take them out.
Yeah, I'm not taking them out either.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I'm not taking them out. But I'm adding Kendrick, though.
You gonna add Kendrick?
Yes. Kanye being disingenuous. We know this. But
super disingenuous. He ain't on his head.
Hold on. What you mean, we?
He's being disingenuous. Like Cole, I get the Cole argument why he would be left off.
Right.
Cool. I understand that. But Kendrick has possibly 3 classics, depending on how you want to cut it.
He ain't the only one,
He also sells, and if you want to say he's propelling because of the beef, then cool, say that then. But he's running it right now. Nobody.
Is he really? Because you gotta remember, man. This is the question. I got 2 things, because you said He had 3 classics. So first of all, in the 2010s, he's not the only one though to have them 3 classics. I think Drake had a handful of classics in the 2010s. So it
Hell
can only
no.
be one, right? It can only be one king. It can only be one king though.
We can't do that because Ye and Weezy, they runs go with each other, and they
Yeah, but
both
it was
got
back.
classics.
That's a really very amazing point you just made. But I think what it is was, first of all, Kanye classics was, first of all, you had a college dropout. You
Okay.
had like, you know what I'm saying?
Graduation.
You know, the little album run that he went on. I think
Graduation.
Wayne's was a little bit on the back half of Kanye's run to where it make it like to where they can both have a moment.
So what about what about Jay-Z and Eminem?
Now Jay Z,
Because
them dudes was having classes before, even before all of that. Like I low key, I wouldn't take Jay Z off, but that's another dude that, like, if I had to pick one to take off, it'd be Jay Z. But Eminem, remember he had the
you
99.
take Jay-Z off? Jay-Z
No,
the
no, no.
probably
I can
the
leave him on because the OGs had to educate me a little bit more on Jay Z. But I believe you had Reasonable Doubt, saying then the Blueprints, Black Album, stuff like that. He would space his stuff out. So where the years he was dropping, it wasn't really intertwining with M and Kanye and stuff like that.
no he
No,
okay
DMX was
so
outselling him though.
yeah
Yeah, that's why I
DMX.
said I'll put DMX on it.
But it wasn't really just about just the sales with Jay though, bro. Like as far as like rapping
Exactly.
and as far as the way he was dropping, like the material he was dropping, bro, like Blueprint around that time was like the best album.
I'm not a Jay Z fan, but I do. I have listened to the Blueprint and I listened to the Black Album. I done went back and listened to his discography just to like educate myself. He
Uh-huh.
was getting that shit off though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't no Jay Z fan, but he was rapping though.
DMX is similar to the Nelly argument, and I'm actually a really big Nelly fan. But it's similar to styles. Like, well, you could argue that point. Like, they so damn hot at that time, and it's the same thing with 50 Cent too. As far he had a moment when he was, you know what I'm saying, the king. But I think it's more to add on to it. It's like not just record sales or just being hot for this period. I think it's a lot more to add to it, and that's why I think Kendrick should go in there. I'll take Ron DMC out.
Thanks.
Hold
I
on,
would
they wasn't
maybe
on top.
take LL out too, but
They wasn't.
it's
They
kind of
wasn't on
hard.
top.
It's kind of hard with LL, but
I'm saying they wasn't on top though. And like when
That's
he
that's
who
that's
Ron
what I was
DMC?
going to say. Like it's obvious he's valuing like with this list, he's valuing people that were like at the top of the game definitively, right?
definitively.
I can't say that Kendrick. I guess up you can say this point maybe,
Right
but
now
up
he
until
is
this
though.
point, bro, he was never like
Cook,
Kendrick like looked at as the top rapper, bro. Like
cook.
I
Yo,
disagree
you know
with
what I'm
that.
hold on,
saying?
hold on. I disagree,
I disagree with that.
but he was the top rapper, but he wasn't the like you had Drake dominating the whole 2010s. Like everything was always about Drake
Yep.
during
Because
that time period.
Ray Sean, when you bring up Damn in 2017, I argue more life low key was, you know what I'm saying?
No, we can't do that. We can't do that. We can't
Hey,
do
I'm gonna say
He
more
had
life.
We
beef
can
though.
have that
See,
discussion because Views
Yeah.
came out, and then Drake dropped the playlist of More Life.
that
You
shit
know,
was better,
More Life was better than
Life was
Damn.
better than Damn.
in my opinion.
I mean, come on, but
Got
let's
it.
be real. Let's be
You
real.
got it.
in what sense are we gonna compare? That Damn is a good album, yes, but are we gonna
More Life
compare?
is a playlist. It's not even of his real album. Like that's what I'm saying.
Free smoke, free smoke. Hey,
I know it's not a real album, but when you hear More Life, you get the nostalgia, bro.
exactly.
Like, I don't
He
think
got some joints on there. No,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
do
he
got
got
joints
some
on there.
point.
Come
But
on,
Bro,
man.
to say it's better than
Like
Damn,
Damn, I think Damn is overrated. Like
I'm not gonna lie. Like More Life was solid, and I've said this numerous of times. Drake does not make bad albums, but to say it's a better body of work than
I'm not.
Damn,
it is a
Listen,
better body
do
of
you,
work.
that's crazy.
listen, hold on. Do you go back and listen to them throughout, or would you go
That's
back
what
and
I'm
listen to
saying.
More Life?
Thank you. That's what I'm. Everybody
Damn
like
for
no.
sure. Damn for sure.
No,
No.
because look, I think this right now. I'm not trying to shit on it. I just low key. This is my opinion because I used to like Kendrick. I think Section 80 and stuff like that is better than Damn. That's what I'm saying. That
And that's not a problem. I'm not mad at that. I'm actually not
you know what
mad.
I'm
Bro,
saying
I
to
can
you.
I can tell you right now,
is
so Far Gone is better than Damn. It's better than Damn.
I'm not
I
mad
can't
at that
have it.
argument. Hey, I'm not mad at the So Far Gone over the Mo Life. Like Now, More Life is just
Oh,
being
bro.
More.
See, I can't co-sign the So Far Gone over Damn. I ain't gonna lie,
So
bro.
Far Gone is better than More Life though.
Bro, you know a very
Nah, I don't think so.
underrated
I don't think
album
so,
by Drake,
man.
bro.
I think y'all forgot what's on that joint.
No,
His
I know it top to bottom, but it's not even Drake top 5 work.
Patient as
That's
can
bro,
be.
his first album, bro, is very, very like underappreciated,
So
bro.
the
Yo,
pride,
Pete,
so the
Pete,
pride in the
when you
hey,
say
look,
Drake
hey, look.
lost the beef horribly, what do you mean? How did we like lose the
No,
beef?
Drake won
Like,
to be. Hey, look, but look, the pride interlude, right? You say pride, like the pride interlude on Damn.
yeah.
I knew you was
Look,
gonna eat this up, man.
oh yeah, yo, hey, look, shout out to Malik. Shout out to Malik for sending me this. I was just about to ease up on Kendrick. Look, hey,
Nah,
look, this
that nigga Ye trying to stir up some shit.
he loves stirring shit
He
up.
loves
That
stirring
nigga,
shit.
that nigga ain't on his
He trying to
meds.
make he trying to make Kendrick battle.
I think he trying to start beef with Kendrick. Yeah,
yo,
he trying to
But
start
look,
beef.
hold
With
on,
him.
I was ready to say this, y'all. Look, the pride interlude on Damn. I'm gonna take Georgia interlude over that, right?
that's just fire. That song is fire.
I mean, we can go on and on though. I'm just giving y'all an example. Like y'all, I gotta refresh your memory, man.
It's like 12 to 17.
Oh,
It's
More
12
Life is
tracks
a
on
good
Damn,
project.
like 17
You
on More
got
Life.
Portland. You got what is that? That
You
song he
got
got with Party on there. That was fire.
See, I
Teenage
didn't even used to listen to the singing Drake. I can go off.
Teenage Fever. That's
Do
one of
not
his best
disturb
songs
is better
ever
than.
made. That's
Do
on
not
there.
disturb.
Better
Hey,
Together.
Rashawn, you about to tell me that Do Not Disturb not better than Duckworth?
That's depends on what you want.
I don't, I
Yeah.
don't,
The
Disturb on
storytelling
No.
on
based off what
Hey,
I
Duckworth is
remember,
crazy.
no.
come on, dog.
Based off what I remember, no.
Do
Free
Not Disturb
Smoke.
wasn't on More Life, was it?
No, yeah,
Free
it was
Smoke.
a last track, yeah. But
Okay.
Teenage Fever,
Duckworth,
one of the best songs on there, and it's a singing song, bro.
All right, it's better than what?
Blem is fire too.
Blim. You got
Blem is nice. Blem is nice.
what
Like
up?
it's a good
Sacrifices with
project.
Thug on it. Sacrifices with Thug on it. You got man, all this shit, man. This bangers.
no, it's good
Listen, More
songs,
Life
but
is
no,
More
it's
Life
not
is
KMT.
better than Damn.
one of my favorite projects by Drake. So I agree. It's
You
just
taking
not better than
KMT?
Bro,
Damn.
I can go to More Life during the summertime. I live in South Florida, so like when I hit like the beach and shit, like it's just vibes, bro. Like I'm not
Hey,
gonna lie.
Keem said, "What we talking about? We talking about right now. We talking about More Life versus Damn in 2017.
It's
A
Damn.
lot of
It's
y'all be
Damn.
judging music based off what you can play in which scenario, and that's weird to me.
You can play
I'm not
this. You
gonna
can.
lie.
No, Drake. More Life got songs for every
I'm not
scenario.
gonna play. I'm not.
Like if
I'm
you
not gonna
just
play
because I
Damn.
can play More Life with a girl, or I can go to the club and vibe to More Life, does not equate to a
You can
better
do it.
project.
You can meditate to More Life.
Bro, I can
Come
listen
on.
to More Life in the gym, bro.
Like
Yeah.
I understand the versatility in Drake's music. That's why people love him. But that does not equate to it being a better. That does not equate to it being a better
So
album.
why did Kendrick put club R&B like type songs on there?
Because if that's the case, then Get Rich or Die Trying is better than any album Drake's ever made.
It is. It is.
It
I
is.
ain't gonna lie. I don't think Drake has a better
I'm gonna
album than
cap
Get
about
Rich.
that, man. But I'm just saying,
Because there's nothing but hits on there. He got a song for every scenario.
Ice Blue Mink, tied to my ribs like I do not know what permanent is. Come on, family.
That's not my favorite Drake album. I ain't gonna hold you.
It ain't my favorite. It's my top.
It's a good
More
album.
Life
It's
is
just
one of
not
my
better
favorite
than
Drake
Damn.
projects for sure.
Yo, but let me tell you something. When it comes to Drake, it takes years for it to be like, damn, that shit is pretty good when you go back to it. Like, you can go back to Views. You can go back to, if it's reading this too late.
I'm standing on this. Scorpion is garbage. I'm sorry.
What?
Nah, you tripping.
Scorpion just got too many tracks. If he would have condensed it, it would have been a better
What's that one
product.
song on there? That Rich Happy
nothing
Ratchet Birthday. That is one of the worst songs I ever heard in my life.
Man, listen, bro.
Oh yeah, that shit is trash. Hey, Crunch, that nigga
Yo,
Ye, my
what do
nigga
you
Ye
think of, what do you
left
think of
Soldier Boy
Honestly
off.
Never
Of
Mind?
Soulja Boy.
What do you think of
Yeah,
Honestly
he
Never
left Soldier
Mind?
Boy off, and then
Yeah,
he
he did leave
corrected it.
Soldier Boy off. He put it in his tweet too. He was like, I did leave Soldier Boy.
Yeah,
It is Soldier
So,
Boy.
Ray Sean, what do you think about
he said Soldier. Hey,
Honestly
look,
Never
Malik, he
Mind?
said Soldier Boy is more
I ain't listened
important
to
than
that project.
Kendrick.
That wasn't for us.
I mean, influence wise, I'll give him that. You know what I'm saying? I'll
But
give
you
him
can
that.
say influence Soldier Boy than some of the people on the list he put. So it's like, come on now. Like some of the
Soulja Boy
people
more.
on the list.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
if
I'm
that's the
gonna be
case.
honest. Soldier did say he made Drake, so I mean,
Facts. Facts.
Can I ask
niggas
y'all,
do
bro?
gotta. Nigga, that might come. There might be some more info coming out on that too.
Drake.
See,
Can I ask y'all,
Drake.
bro? Like, do y'all feel like Kendrick is overrated, bro?
Hey
Oh,
yo,
nah, Kendrick not overrated. He's just
getting overplayed.
hey yo,
well,
behave.
we
I
gotta
agree.
remember too
Yeah,
though. We
go
gotta
ahead.
remember though. Kendrick goal is to be underground. He not like now. He just now start really popping out. Like
Yeah,
How is somebody overrated that drop albums every 3
so
years?
you can't really say he overrated when the nigga don't really put out much and ain't been
Exactly,
outside
but look,
much.
hey, behave. I
he's
agree with what you said though. Yo. I agree because I agree that like basically he always been like known as like one of the top lyricists, if not the best lyricist. But as far as just best in the game overall, they wasn't really saying that till just now.
right.
That's cat, but they were saying that in
And
2017.
No, they've been saying that for a while.
Nah,
Crunch.
they
matter
said
of
that
fact,
when
I'm gonna
Good
correct that. I'm gonna correct that.
when
When
Good
he
Kid
They've been
dropped.
saying
dropped
that for a
Damn,
while.
when he dropped Damn, I do remember people saying, "Yo, this nigga might be top 5.
Yes,
He might
they
be the
were saying
greatest
that
ever."
in 2017.
But I'm
saying
saying
he
it
was,
died down like 2017 up till like 2023. It died down with Mr. Morales and all that. Like all that died down until the beef
I
though.
think he took
Then
a
he started saying
5-year
it again.
break.
Then they
Yeah,
started saying it again. No, he dropped Mr. Morales.
That came out in 2020.
And like to your
I'm sorry, that
point,
came out
bro,
in
how can
2022.
he be
That was
And when he
underground?
dropped the Black
5 year gap
Panther,
in
the
March.
Black Panther soundtrack was mid too.
I mean, but that's
I mean,
a sound.
that's a
nothing.
soundtrack.
I'm gonna tell you who put out a classic soundtrack though.
5-year
50
break.
Cent. 50 Cent can do it.
That's
Yes,
cool.
50 did
But
drop
that
a
was
classic
songs he
soundtrack, though.
actually. These was actually songs that probably left off the massacre and stuff or
Right.
Get Rich. That's
Mm.
what I'm saying.
that's
These
true
was-
too. Yeah,
Kendrick
that's a good
made
point. Damn,
something
I didn't think about that.
specific.
Kendrick
Kendrick made
dropped
something
Damn and
See,
then
but
went
Kendrick should have
notes
did
for
that.
5 years.
If I'm doing a soundtrack, I'm
No,
gonna use
Kendrick can't do that, Crunch. That is it's a different type of music. 50
Yeah,
is
like-
commercial, nigga.
Kendrick should have did that, man.
50
He
shit
had-
is commercial as fuck. You know, like,
Man, that give us a Die Trying soundtrack, the classic album, basically.
Or is that Drake's been more
I'm
consistent?
taking that over. Well, I ain't gonna say damn. I'm taking that over Untitled, Unmastered.
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
I'm taking over.
I'm
Taking over
gonna be
DNX.
real, man. So this is a crazy take. You think Snoop Dogg is a
Hey,
controversial?
hey, listen, Crunch though, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro. I think Kendrick got more misses in his discography than Kanye West do. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep. We can talk about that too, Todd.
No.
He got more misses.
No, you don't.
No, he don't.
No, you don't.
Yes, yes, he, bro.
I can put that shit really
hold
bad.
on, wait,
He don't
I
drop
can
it.
put that some really bad Kanye projects, and that's what.
stop.
So how many misses does he got though?
French.
You gotta be real though. Like so like Untitled, Unmastered, Miss.
Okay.
All right.
Whoa, what?
It's a couple good songs on there.
In the miss.
Wait, hold on,
Let's let him finish real quick.
Black Panther, Miss.
Black Panther
That
don't
don't
count.
Bro, Black Panther do count, bro.
That don't
Don't
count. That's
count.
not his
That's a
album.
soundtrack.
That count, bro. That count.
That don't
That
count.
don't
Word it
count.
out. How does that count? How does that? How does
If you
that
put it out,
count?
if you put it out, it count.
But then he only got like 2 songs on there.
If you put it out, it count.
But he only has like 2 songs on there.
Hold on, wait a minute. Is All the Stars on that joint?
Yeah,
that's
Y'all really
Did he
be bumping
perform
all
that?
the
Hold
bro.
on,
He only has
hold on.
one. He only has like 2 songs on that album. The rest is
Man,
like.
that count, man. That shit count, bro.
How do a whole project where bro got 2 songs count?
Because he put it out.
bro. He put it out, bro.
Hold on.
He was a part of
Wasn't
it.
he using some of them songs for the Super Bowl though?
That's what I'm about to say. I was just about to remember.
Man, we
I was
doing
just trying to
that.
ask, did he perform that shit at the Super Bowl?
Come on, bro. Really? We doing
Yeah,
that?
he can
Perform
count
that
the Black
shit.
Panther
Yeah.
soundtrack as an
Oh,
album.
that shit count. Hey, look, if Kanye did that, they'd say, "Hey, go ahead." If Kanye,
Y'all Kendrick fans gotta stop yapping. So we moving on, right? So let's go to Mr. Morale.
Mr. Morale's a miss.
Morale's a miss.
Hey, look, that's why it's called a Todd. Hey, look, that's why it's a Ray
Okay,
Sean.
let's
That's why.
just agree. Okay, 2 misses, whatever. We
But look,
go
hold on.
Kanye,
That's
we
3.
got
That's
all-
3. No, hold on. He ain't
Black
done.
Panther soundtrack do not count.
That's why it's
Crunch,
called.
you gotta
Morale is not
remember,
a miss,
Kendrick
That's
make
why it's called
music for
Mr.
his
Morale.
fans, not for
Mr.
everybody.
Morale is not a
No, I'm saying why you think it's called Mr. Morale?
No,
Because
Black
Mr. Morale
Panthers
for his
is,
fans.
don't count that Black Panther stuff. That's,
We gotta count. We're gonna count Untitled, Black Panther, Mr. Morale, and then what else, Todd?
If you gotta count Black Panther, you can just always.
And then all right, so that's 4 misses.
Who said that's
Who
four misses? Who's the other one?
So GNX.
How is it 4
GNX.
misses?
GNX is the last. GNX was the last.
So listen.
Oh my
So you
God.
just throwing
So
misses out
GNX,
there, huh?
GNX. Wait. Let me finish. GNX is 50-50, so it could be a miss or it could be a keep. It's 50-50 for me.
So without the beef, y'all listen to
Too hard,
GNX.
bro. You niggas trying too hard, bro.
I ain't trying. This is easy.
Why do
So
y'all
let me
sit up
ask. Let me
here?
ask.
What about
bro. We
C4
trying
though?
Why
hard.
do y'all sit up here and act like-
Listen. I'll give y'all GNX.
Hold on, behave.
What?
Hold on, behave.
How
No,
would that
Section
be?
80 not a miss. But hold on, behave. What you about to say?
Nah, I was gonna ask, like, so so do y'all think Kendrick is consistent though? This is how I'm gonna test y'all logic on this. Is Kendrick consistent as
Yes.
far
As what?
he is?
No, and
So a
I'm gonna
person,
tell you,
so
I'm
a
gonna tell
person,
you why. Hold on,
so a
hold on.
person.
I'm gonna tell you why Kendrick not consistent, right?
Let him
Kendrick will give
explain
you a
what he
good
mean,
album.
gang. I want to know what he mean by that.
Let me finish. Kendrick will give you a good album, then give you like a bad album, then a good album and a bad album, bro. He's like Paul George
Yo,
in the
you
playoffs,
are
bro. He's
Yeah.
tweaking,
pandemic Pete,
All
man.
right,
bro.
good.
I
He's
don't know where
pandemic
y'all
Pete.
are.
I ain't.
I don't
Hold
agree.
on, hold
I
on,
don't
real
agree.
quick.
Like,
I want behave to
He
re-explain the
gave
question,
us.
and then I'll pass the mic around.
yeah, where I was going with that is because people will be like, he's consistent. Because I'll be like, well, Drake is consistent, you know, because he drops a project damn near every year, you know what I mean? And then they'll rebuttal with like, well, Kendrick gonna drop the project like every 2-3 years, and it's like, because if you take out Black Panther, right, like that was damn near a 5 year hiatus, bro, went on.
I'm
Like,
not gonna lie to you either. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate whoever said that Kendrick isn't consistent doesn't listen to music. I'm gonna be real.
No, see,
And
that's
Okay,
how
and,
look.
Kendrick fans do, yo. You
And
got you
No,
bro,
gotta
no,
explain
no,
that. You gotta
no,
break that.
no.
Hey,
Okay,
I
hey,
can
Crunch,
You
I'm gonna
can't
go on my
just
back. Hey, Crunch, I'm gonna go on my back and explain it.
I can
That's how
explain it. Let
Kendrick
me
fans
explain it.
do.
Let me
you
explain
can't
it.
just you
Let me
can't
explain
just
it.
yeah,
Let me
yeah,
explain
go
it.
ahead.
Let me
Go
explain
ahead.
it.
He gonna
Let me
sit here
explain
and
it.
act like Section 80 didn't come out. Good Kid, Mad City didn't come
This
out.
nigga. Hold on, wait, hold on. He asked me. So Section 80 first, and then right into Section 80 we get Good Kid, Mad City. And
Okay,
after Good
2
Kid,
in a
Mad
row,
City, we get To Pimp a Butterfly.
3 in a
After
row,
To Pimp a Butterfly, we get Damn.
No,
So
wait a
4 in a
minute, wait a
either
row.
minute,
way,
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We get Untitled. You skip on. See how they do?
yo. So wait. So we counted mixtapes or albums?
We counting everything.
Everything, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
even
we
if you
count.
want
yeah,
to
but then
put that, it doesn't matter.
but
He's
then
still
if you do that,
consistent. He's
if
still
you do
consistent.
yeah,
I ain't
I
gonna lie to
Untitled
you.
believe
on
To say
you
to
gotta
say
a
Untitled
dark.
Unmastered.
Hold on, a
Wait, hold
dark
to
and
up.
Dave.
say
Hold on,
Un-
a dark and Dave. That's the
to
thing.
pimp a butterfly and
what's
Good Kid, Mad
worse?
City was
Which
damn
one's better?
near
Wait, which
to
one's
say
better?
those was
Untitled
damn near
Unmastered
Wait,
or
misses.
hold on, you
Scorpion?
gotta let them finish. Hold on. Go ahead, Pop.
I was gonna say to say them was damn near misses, bro. And in their first week of sales, they was like between 150,000 to 250,000 sales, bro.
No, they wasn't misses. No, look, I was
And
trying to say this. Hey, Dark and Bay, look, it's a thing though. I'm somebody that think Kendrick 3 album run when he first came out was amazing. You had Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, and goddamn
Butterfly.
to
To
Pimp
Pimp
a
a
Butterfly.
Butterfly. See, but this is the thing. First of all, you try to not count Untitled because of mixtape. But ain't Section 80 a mixtape?
No,
Wait, no,
Section 80 album.
Hold on,
Section
Section
hold
80
on,
80
you
is an
got
album.
album.
hold on,
Section 80
hold on, bro. You
It's
gotta echo
album.
though. You gotta echo though. And then also, bro, you gotta understand. I think he was consistent in the first portion of his career, but after that, he's been basically wishy-washy. That's not consistent over 10 years stretch.
He be on features.
Man got 7 number one projects, bro.
That's not
Yeah.
consistent over over 10 years stretch because I'm gonna
What
tell
are
you
you
why.
saying
Wait, what are
consistent
we
is?
talking about,
What
bro?
are you
That's what I
saying
want to know.
consistent is? You got to
Wait, hold
drop
on,
it.
hold on, hold
Because
on.
look, I'm gonna tell you
Jay, what
why
you saying?
I have a question. I just
because
have a question. I have a
yeah, go
question. Do you think that the 2000 Spurs, the dynasty Spurs, were a consistent team? Yes or no?
what do you mean by consistent for them?
Do you think they were a consistently good team? Yes or no?
Well, they never missed the playoffs. Kendrick be missing the playoff.
Nah,
When
he
did
was
Kendrick
never.
ever miss a playoff?
He missed the playoffs on Untitled. That
Kendrick
came
No.
make
out.
it. Kendrick make it to the second round every year, bro.
Nah,
At
nah,
minimum,
nah, man. Hold
at
on.
the bare minimum,
Kendrick
Kendrick
Look,
missed the
got to the
playoffs on Black
playoffs.
Panther album because the movie was mid
that's
too.
He
not
was
even
on.
his
No,
album.
that's not a.
Bro is
That's not,
clowning the
bro. Come
movie. This
on.
man.
We talking about fucking. We talking about like fucking. What's it called?
Nah, listen.
Oh
He
shit,
missed
the
the
movie
playoffs and
hit
missed
you,
some
bro.
morales.
Bro,
Album.
He missed
that
the playoffs and missed some
untitled,
morales.
Crazy.
that
You're
untitled was
crazy.
mid, bro.
I'll
Yeah,
give you.
that's you can say it's mid.
I'll
That I
give
can.
you like
That's not my argument though. You can say it's mid, but that
no,
doesn't mean
bro.
he's
He just made
inconsistent.
the playoffs. Y'all just didn't like
No,
how
if
he made
something
it.
is
Okay,
He
let's
is
mid,
do it
mid
like
though.
this.
Nah, he
a
he
Okay,
missed the
mid,
tell
bro.
me
playoffs.
a
Like
But
rapper
Mr.
that has a
Morale,
Bro,
bro.
miss. Tell me a rapper that has a
bro,
miss.
There is
bro,
none.
hold up, hey, Crunch, bro, it's just facts, bro, Crunch, it's just facts, bro. Kendrick got way more misses than Kanye do, bro. And that's a
Oh
Name
fact.
yeah,
them.
see that's the thing.
Hey,
So hold on. So let's
what?
go to Kanye. Let's go
Nigga,
to
the
Kanye and
Donda,
see
Name
how
them,
much.
bro.
nigga, what?
Name
The
them,
Donda
Hey,
album
look.
He
didn't
just
even
brought
make
up
Wait,
the
the
hold on, yo,
Black
we
playoffs.
hold on.
Panther
We gotta count.
soundtrack.
Hold on,
Go
yo.
on,
One
bro.
second. One second. One
I'm
second.
gonna be
Go.
real, bro. Crunch. The only misses Kanye got is Vultures, the Vulture series. That's
Nigga,
literally
the
the only
Donda
miss he got.
album, the
Nah,
Hold
Donda
on,
that's
yo.
album
One
cap,
didn't
bro.
second.
even
That's
make it
cap.
to the playoffs, bro.
Hold on, yo. One second. One second.
C and
Hold
Ghost and
on.
Clay
Let
Cuddy,
Crunch
that ain't
go.
no miss.
We gonna count because we already did Kendrick. We gotta figure out who got more misses.
C and Ghost miss.
So
What else?
Donda.
I don't think Kanye missed until
Oh
after
man.
all we up. Hold on. All the way up to a Life of Pablo. He had no misses. Right or wrong.
I don't know the albums before that.
Maybe Ease
I'm
is my
finna
bad.
tell you,
Wait,
all
no,
the
no, 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 no,
vultures
no, 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 no.
misses.
Because
Seeing
if you did
Ghost
that,
miss.
if you're applying that same logic that you
Donda
did with Kendrick,
miss.
if you
Donda
hold
miss.
up, if you're using that same logic to get Kendrick, you have to also include all the little side projects that Kanye did, like
I'm
the
gonna be
fucking
real.
Facts.
I'm gonna be
No,
real
wait a
to
minute,
the
wait a minute,
life
wait a
of
minute. I'm saying I don't think
cut
he
it
had
out.
misses from those
the life
until.
of
But he
Pablo was kind of a
definitely
miss
did.
too.
No, I'm saying,
Hey,
wait a minute. Let me know which one you think Watch the Throne was a miss.
No,
Life
I
of
mean,
Pablo was low key a
no,
miss.
I'm
no,
saying
like,
after. I'm saying
wait,
after Life of Pablo.
Hey,
Now
wait,
it's
who
the
said
thing.
Life of Pablo? What?
who said
No,
Life
Life
of
of
look.
Pablo.
Pablo's
Life
not a
of
miss?
Pablo was.
Pablo,
Life of
Pablo's not a
Pablo.
miss.
Life of
Hey,
No,
but
Pablo
Pablo
was
he's
was
hey,
like.
not a
not.
miss,
He's
nigga.
hold on,
not
hold
a
on,
Bro,
one
miss.
I
That's
ain't
second,
gonna
one
lie,
second,
crazy.
bro.
one second. Cause this is the most important part. I think first of all, Kanye went from '04 all the way up to 2016. That's 12 years without a miss. So
Nah.
Kanye, if Kanye, you said we counting all the Lord side projects.
Yeah,
If
you
Untitled
is.
is a miss, if Untitled is a miss, that means he missed 3 years in his career.
Nah. Untitled wasn't really
But
a miss though.
yeah, but
Bro,
also
yes it
Uh,
was, bro.
it's not a
Okay, bro.
miss.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'll give you that. Untitled
I
was
ain't
like a
gonna,
first
I
round.
ain't gonna
Like,
lie.
come on.
Untitled.
listen,
I
it's
ain't,
some songs on there that's cool.
Hold on, hold on.
Untitled was like a
Hey,
first
Crunch,
round
hey,
playoff
Crunch.
loss. I'll give you
Wait,
that.
wait,
It
wait,
was a
wait,
first
wait,
round playoff loss.
You
But
got
I
something in the
missed the
first round.
playoffs.
Life of
Yeah,
Pablo.
I
Life
Yo,
think
of
he
be
missed.
quiet,
Pablo.
I think
bro.
he
Be
missed the whole
quiet, bro. Hold on, hold on,
playoffs.
hold
I
on.
think he missed the whole playoffs with that
Bro,
shit.
stop
Life
yapping
of
for a second, bro.
Let people talk, gang.
Life of Pablo was like a first.
Let me, bro. Let me finish, bro. Damn, I was talking. Let me
No,
finish.
Damn.
Ty,
I'm trying to
you
talk to
lagging.
Crunch.
That's
Hold
what it
on.
is, Ty. You lagging a
Nah,
little bit.
Crunch.
Just came up here.
Oh,
No,
I'm
that's the
lagging. I'm
same.
lagging. My bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. It
Hear
just
me
I
now?
think I think you're a couple seconds behind. That's why it sounds like people cutting you off.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Y'all continue. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna name the
Donda.
misses right here. Yay,
Donda.
Vultures 1 and 2. Donda. Kids See Ghosts with Cuddy. That shit was mid. Yay,
KC goes to the
mid.
mid.
That's 4 right there.
You think
So
Ye's mid?
Yes.
Ye's.
Life of
Wait,
Pablo
you're
was
Shit
talking
don't
about.
got
You're
no
talking about.
replay value,
Wait,
bro.
Bro,
wait.
That
I
you
shit
thought.
think,
I
don't
thought
got
you
no
bro,
were
replay
saying.
value.
stop
Let's
yapping,
listen.
Time
man.
out.
Stop
But
yapping.
time out. I ain't
Hey,
gonna
so
lie,
we
Crunch.
got
Crunch. You cannot
Untitled
make this about
mid. We got
Ye, bro.
Mr.
Ye
Morale
is
mid. We got
definitely a
DNX.
goat.
oh
yeah, that's what I'm
no.
Dog
saying.
shit.
Oh
Ye is
no.
the goat. So
Nah,
Wait, but
dog
Yeah,
That's
shit
look.
is
3
crazy.
misses right there.
No, you did not
Malik.
miss.
That's the
Mr.
thing,
Not,
Malik.
that
Hold on.
nigga's the goat.
See, Malik, that's the thing. So I understand you a Kendrick
In
fan
top
because of
5.
LA, but I know you a Kanye fan more though, right?
Yeah, most
You feel
definitely.
me? So
You
this,
know
I
I
know
got a
you
yeah
torn.
over everybody.
I know you probably torn on this.
I
Yeah.
am a little bit, but Kendrick he never been in front of the world like that. He wasn't that type of artist. You
Mm.
feel me?
wait.
So I'm not really tripping off of
Bro,
Kanye
what?
really saying that.
Man, admit it.
This is disingenuous, bro. This
He
is
Hold on.
said he never
disingenuous.
been
My
in front of
bad.
the
Hey, look, I want to
world.
hear what Izzy
No,
about to say.
he
Izzy,
been. I'm saying,
sound like
but
Izzy
you
about to
look,
cook.
Izzy. I'm saying
Man,
that
you already
he
know.
didn't want to
Hey,
really
yo,
put
Crunch.
it
Let me get the
like
floor when he
that,
done. Let
like
me get the
this.
floor real
Hold
quick when
on.
he
Why
done,
they trying to talk
Crunch.
shit?
Look,
He
Let
be
bro,
chilling.
listen, bro.
He be
Wait.
Listen.
chilling,
This
bro. He don't really be
this all
popping
it
like
I'm
boils
still.
that.
down
I'm
to.
still.
keep it
I'm
a
still
bag.
not over the fact.
Hold on,
I'm
Ty.
still
Hold
not
on.
over the fact that you said that
Hold
Kendrick
on,
hasn't made
bro.
it to the
Yeah, hold on,
playoffs.
y'all. Hold on. Yeah, go
Hold
ahead.
on,
Go ahead.
bro.
Go
This
ahead.
what it all boils down to. Like, it's pretty simple, actually. Kanye is just better. Like, I don't know what else y'all want me to say.
Hey,
Like,
can I say one
he's just
last thing and
better.
I'll leave?
He has a better. Hold on, pop. Hold on. He has a better discography. He has better longevity. Hell, his prime was better. He don't got an album. This one is arguable, but I don't think Buddy got an album better than uh College Dropout.
Good
I
Kid,
just
Mad
don't.
City.
No, come on,
No,
bro.
Yes,
no.
Good Kid, Mad City is better than
Yeah.
College Dropout.
Hold on.
Nah,
Hold on.
I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie. College dropout clears, bro.
yeah,
I
go
ain't
ahead,
gonna lie.
Ty.
That's
So
the
you're
best.
not lagging no more.
I'm
Ty,
not
go
gonna
ahead.
lie to you.
Hold
That's
up,
not
hold
even
up,
the
hold
best
up, hold up.
Kanye album.
Wait, mute
That's
up,
not
mute up.
even the best Kanye
Crunch,
album.
bro.
Hold on.
You
So
I
keep,
Ty
love
not
College
lagging no more. I'm
Dropout,
gonna
but
let
that's
Ty go.
some bullshit y'all
you
talking
keep,
about
you
now.
keep, bro. Stop coming off mute, bro. Let me finish, bro. All right. So this is why I hate when y'all say like, "Oh, Kanye got so many misses in his discography." You can't hold Kendrick and Kanye to the same standard, bro, because Kanye been out for damn near what over 20
Thank you,
years.
bro. I was literally
Exactly.
about to say it's two different artists,
So,
bro. I
so,
don't know
so,
why y'all
so,
doing
so,
that
so
verbally.
wait, let me finish though. So this is my point though. You can't hold them to the same standard. Obviously, someone that's been out for 20 years is going to start dropping bad albums. That's almost every artist in existence. Like
Not Jay
there's no
Z.
there's almost no art. There's not one artist you can find that's been dropping
Jay Z.
consistently consistently for 2 decades and dropping good albums. Jay Z has
Jay-Z.
bad albums. Jay Z has bad albums. Jay Z has Jay Z has a couple bad albums. We're
Yeah,
not
but
bumping that
He
American.
does.
Hold on. Wait,
everybody has.
wait. So American Gangster doesn't exist. So what's Magna Carta doesn't
Oh, you
exist.
don't know how to
Magna
get
Carta
his
got
examples, bro. That
albums.
nigga be missing, bro. He be missing too.
Jay Z
Not
got
bumping no
a few
American
missing.
Gangster.
Yeah.
So like I'm tired of y'all trying to sit here and compare. Like Kendrick came out 2011. That's when he dropped Section 80. So Kendrick should be in his prime right now, but but
Exactly.
GNX is decent. It's decent. I'll
But
give
it
him
don't
that.
matter.
It's
Okay,
not. It's
Compared to
honestly
the
not.
top
Bro,
10,
hold on.
Like,
Wait, everybody got
Kendrick
hold
has
on.
the top
wait,
10
wait, wait,
hip
wait,
hop
wait.
versus
GNX,
this
Everybody got
guy.
GNX
Bro,
at least
GN,
first
hold on.
round.
It's opinionated. It's
GNX,
Hold on,
opinionated.
hold on. I
GNX
sat there and let this. Hold up, guys. I sat there and let him talk. I want to respond to that. Let me just respond to that real
GNX
quick.
is Western Conference Finals,
Let
bro.
me respond to that. I just
nah.
want to also say that you guys
Yes.
are arguing. You guys are arguing like a lot of disingenuous stuff. Firstly, a lot. And if you really are a hip hop head, a lot of the times the artist's prime is usually the first album. Think about it. 50 Cent, what's his best album? Think about it. A lot of people think Jay-Z's album is his first album. A lot of people think that these artists' primes is their first album. The difference is Kendrick was one of the few artists who over time actually got better. People still say that College Dropout is Kanye's best album, and people still think
No,
that's his
hold on.
prime. So for
Hold on,
you
but
to
look,
say
hold on.
here,
See,
oh,
this you
Kendrick,
gotta
hold on,
remember
wait, let me finish off.
No.
So for you to say that Kendrick was in his prime, he should be in his prime now is a disingenuous argument.
So let me ask you this.
You
Hold on, bro.
capping.
So
A
look.
lot of rappers'
don't
albums is not their first
Yeah,
wait.
album.
yeah, yeah. He
I've
just
been
capped a
having.
little bit.
I've
He
been
You
just
just
holding
capped
gave
a
on to
us
little
this
two
question for
examples,
hella
bro.
long.
bit. Hold on,
Wayne's
hold
is
on.
not his first.
Hold on,
Tupac's
bro.
is not
I've
his
been holding
first.
on.
J.
I've been holding.
Cole's is not his first. Like,
Lil
stop.
Wayne, Lil
No,
Wayne.
I've been
I'm
holding
saying,
on to
but I
this
also
question
I
for
gave you
hella
Him
long.
is
examples.
not his first. Stop
Wait,
it.
hold on, Dave. I'm gonna respond right to that. First of all, I think Kendrick. I think Kanye dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight classics to start off his career. Kendrick is the
Nah.
one. Hold on. Kendrick is the one that first started dropping mid earlier than Kanye did.
Huh?
Also,
I
yeah,
disagree.
yeah. Because look, Kanye came. First of all, I think Late Registration is better than Good Kid, Mad City. I just listened to it
Oh
the other
yeah, we
day.
can't have this
I know.
conversation.
I just listened. Hold on. I just listened to it the other day. So you have that. You have Graduation is better than Damn. I think we all can agree with that.
I
No.
can. I think.
Damn.
Yes, we can
Yep.
agree.
Then
How are we advocating?
so what I'm saying is, bro. First of all, then it's like,
Dang,
bro,
that ain't even in
your
your top
prime
two.
is not
Wow.
one album if you're still dropping classics. Maybe it's the first album that people favorites and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But honestly,
Oh,
man,
But
honestly,
you're
man,
not
okay.
participating with my argument though.
Hold
I
on,
was
because
Bro,
first
Let
of
me
all, Section
let
80
me
is a
say this.
mixtape.
Let me
that's
say
not
this.
Section 80 is a
Let me
no.
say
mixtape.
this.
Bro,
Let me
hold
say
on,
this.
hold
They
on,
do
hold on.
albums. Let me say this real fast.
No, cause Dark keeps trying to talk
Yeah, hold
when
on. I was
everybody
about to
else
say,
trying to
look,
make a point.
Just cut him
bro,
off.
advocating for
bro,
niggas who have
Kendrick,
ghostwriters.
like I'm saying, like, bro. So if you go to Kendrick, right, Section 80 is a mixtape, but let's count it. That's not better than College Dropout. Good Kid, Mad City. I think you can say it's tied or whatever. I'm not about to
Section
clear.
A is an album. Section A is an
All right,
album.
cool. Yeah, cool. I think College Dropout better. Now you go to Late Registration and Good Kid, Mad City. I don't care what y'all say. We're not about to clear that over Late Registration. I think Late Registration is better.
bro. I'm sorry.
Then you go to I'm just saying. So he
Kanye
continuously
has ghostwriters, bro.
after. No, I'm saying after what's his called it? Damn. Like first of all, I don't think Damn is that much of a classic, but after Damn, bro, he hasn't dropped no classic.
Why you ain't bring up T-Pac?
But listen to this. No, listen to this though. It's cool. Kanye
I
and
mean,
Jay-Z
Dark
has the
Fantasy
best
clears
music.
T-Pad.
Kanye
Dark
has
Fantasy clears
Yeah,
ghostwriters.
let's
T-Pad.
count
Whoa,
T-Pad.
I'm sorry. The
I disagree
revisionist
with
history
that.
on Dark
What are we
Fantasy is crazy.
doing?
I disagree
The
with that.
Hey,
Kanye has
what's
ghostwriters.
Kanye
What are we doing?
worst album?
Kanye has
I think Kanye's
ghostwriters. What are
worst
we
album is
doing, bro?
probably Vultures.
Vultures 2. Vultures 2.
So what's
Vultures
his
2.
worst classic or worst good album?
Graduation.
Probably Late
Probably
Registration.
Yeezus. Probably, I'm going to say
Wait,
No,
Yeezus.
Graduation, Late
Jesus is better
Registration.
than Late
What?
Registration.
I was gonna say
Jesus is better
808s.
than.
I was gonna say 808s.
I was
Actually,
thinking
fair.
about. I was thinking about
Hell no.
808s. I was
So
thinking about.
808s.
Maybe
Y'all
I'm
think
right.
808s is better
808s
than
my favorite
808s better
Kanye.
than Untitled right around?
808s is
Yeah,
better
but
than.
whoa,
I'm not
that's
mad
like
at that.
wait. So you telling me that a nigga's throwaway song? You're comparing a nigga's throwaway song
Why
to
did
a
he
fully
drop it?
crafted
He
album?
didn't throw it away. He dropped it.
Nigga,
You
I make
going?
Wait,
music.
You
You
said
go
it
in
was
there order. I
throwaways.
want to
You
drop
can't
it.
go
Put
in
it in
order
order.
You're
of
not about to
the
do
way they
that.
throwaways. No, you can't go in
Nigga said,
order
why
of
did
the
he
way
drop
they
it? Because
drop.
he
You
makes
gotta
music.
go
I'm gonna
from
keep it a
best to
bag. I
worst.
don't think it's a hot take at all that Kanye discography is better than Kendrick's. I
Yeah,
actually
I don't
It's
agree
think
with
not
so.
a
that.
I
hot
don't,
take.
bro. I
I
don't know why.
actually
I
agree
don't
with
even know
that.
why we discuss.
Hey, hold
Honestly, I
on,
don't
hold on,
even know
hold
why we
on,
discussing
hold
Yeah,
that.
on.
why
Honestly,
are we even having this
I don't
discussion?
know why. That
Like,
ain't even a
Hey,
discussion.
hey,
Thank you. That's my point.
Crunch. Hold on. Hey, Crunch. Real quick, right? So I have an idea. So, well, I got 2 points, right? So you brought up College Dropout. The guy brought up College Dropout being his best album, and I don't disagree with that. I don't think it's a crazy take, but it's kind of hard to surpass College Dropout when College Dropout is a 10. Kanye's first 4 or 5 albums are all like 9s or 10s. So like
nah,
you clearly
nigga,
can't say like,
nah.
oh, his best. You can't really.
Graduation.
No, I disagree with that.
All of them are
I disagree
comparable.
with
All
that.
of them are
Graduation is a
Graduation.
comparable.
9.
They're
Graduation
high
is a
Kanye,
quality.
10.
You
Stop.
think it's a
LL
10?
Cool
You
J.
think it's a 10?
LL Cool
10,
J.
bro. Yeah.
LL Cool
Graduation
J.
is a
Late
10.
registration is
That's
a
my
9, son.
but see that's hold on. that's
album
my
is
point
on
though. So
play
like college,
every day.
I would say college dropout and graduation are 10. So you can't really say like, oh, because Kanye didn't get better. It's hard to get better when you're damn near perfect. It's hard to get better.
Wait.
You come out, you just nice, you
This
just
is
good.
the conversation we shouldn't even be having. Like,
Who got better?
Go back to the original conversation.
No, the original convo was.
Ella just made a good point.
Did Kanye have a point leaving Kendrick off?
No,
hold on. Crunch, one more thing. Hold on.
I feel like it was a bar.
Hold on. Wait.
Let me go after this.
Wait, bro, Darkin, wait, bro, damn, wait. Crunch, I have an idea to settle this, bro. I have an idea to settle this whole Kendrick versus Kanye album debate. We should do a battle in order of the hold up, wait, bro, stop.
You've been talking the whole time.
We should do a battle. Wait, bro, wait.
This nigga lagging.
We should do a battle in order of
how many times they gonna say wait?
I'm lagging. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, you stuttering, bro. Anyway,
my point. Hold up. My point was that I was saying it's consistent. It's consistent in the debates within the hip hop community that people's albums, like a lot of the best artists' albums, are the. Hold up. A lot of the best albums are the artists first. I don't personally agree with that. Like, I would never say that College Dropout is Kanye's best album, but to act like people don't say that is. Because I'm bringing up as an example of what people say. Like at the end of the day,
very seldom do they say that.
Not seldom.
Nah, bro.
No, bro. Give me more examples. You gave me like 2 examples.
The only example is
Hey,
Dave. I'm about to pass the Kenyatta to.
Honestly, I only
hold on. Look, Dave. I think the only artist who I've heard that be consistently said for. I mean, like consistently, people say this is Nas.
Well, wait.
I'm talking about everybody damn near say that.
I agree with you on that, but I'm saying that to act like you haven't heard, if you act like you haven't heard that College Dropout is the best Kanye West album, you're lying to me.
Hey, guess what? I think Touching Kendrick's best album.
Dave, but you're talking about
one person.
Wait, and then what
Dave, your point is only good for artists that don't last.
Hold on, Dave. Hold on, man.
Dave, your example is only good for artists that don't know how to last for a long time, bro. That's their only example.
No, Kanye
it's not good for artists that are actually top artists. Artists know how to get better as they go, bro.
Hey, Dave, I'm gonna tell you this though. I've heard more people, and I'm about to pass the Kenyatta next. He been waiting, and Logan, my man Logan ain't say nothing yet. Listen, I've heard more people say. Now y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I heard more people say that Dark Twisted Fantasy is Kanye's best album than any album he put out. I don't think that's his best, but I heard more people say that.
I've heard Graduation.
I heard that.
Yeah, I hear Graduation and Dark Fantasy the most.
Graduation go crazy.
That first album, that's not just synonymous to hip hop. That's I've heard that for all genres.
Thank you.
Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Hey, look, 1 second, Charles.
You guys, I don't think you guys really hang around in music spaces.
Bro, see, that's how you do it, man. So now when we disagree with you, it's like, oh, y'all must not. Come on, man. Hey, Kenyatta, what you got, man?
I'll say that I don't think this the argument because I think Kanye and Jay-Z got the best discogs in hip hop. So it really don't matter.
Soldier Boy clearing them niggas.
Yeah, we turned it into a Kendrick versus Ye, but it's not really that right here. It's not.
If we get back to the point, Kanye is wrong in what he's saying, even though he got a better catalog.
Oh, this nigga dropped niggas down.
He got a better catalog.
He said Soldier Boy, bro. I had to do it, bro. My bad.
Wait, what's wrong with Soldier?
No, I mean Kanye said. Kanye said that.
Soldier Boy better than Kanye. I had to do it, bro.
Oh yeah, he's tripping. He gotta go.
Oh yeah, I didn't know you said that.
You said be serious. That's your fault. Shit.
But Logan, what you got, man?
For me, bro, like if I'm being real, and I fuck with Kanye, respect what he's done. I think Kanye is an attention whore.
Oh man.
And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I'm not saying that to disrespect him. What I'm saying is we've seen Kanye do this plenty of times as like, stop Israel, because you know I'm telling the truth.
It's not you. This not you.
Oh, my bad.
This was for Darkin.
Oh, but nah, like I think Kanye is doing this for attention, and for him to say that like Kendrick was never the king, I don't know about that. And then like the people that he brought up under where it says he never was, I could make the argument that Kendrick has a better catalog than most of these guys.
Hold on. See, we're not talking about. See, I see what you're saying, Logan. But when was he the king? You say you don't know about that. When was he?
You said when was he? You want me to
His
Yeah,
elaborate?
king.
yeah.
Honestly,
See,
honestly,
hold on,
this
hold on,
is
hold
his.
on. See, hold on, because you can have a better catalog, but not be the
Honest,
king.
No, so
honestly, this is his king run right now.
Right
Honestly,
now.
hold on. Yeah.
But
this is his
that's
king
what
run.
I think that's part of why
So that's
And you
Kanye.
why
know,
you
Ye
you
does.
Hold
think
on,
That's
that
why
Todd. Hold
Ye
on,
does have
hold
a
on. I think
point.
bro,
that's part of
god
why.
damn,
Hold
man.
on. I think that's part of why Kanye is saying that because we saying like I think he's trying to say people trying to act like he's the king right now, but he really never was the king though.
So can I respond to that? So when you say king, are you saying like the best rapper of a particular year, or just like
On,
who
on
was the
on top of the
hottest?
He was
world. On
on
top of
top
the
of the
world. On
world.
top of the world. On top of the world.
2017.
He
Hold
wasn't
on,
on top of the world, bro.
hold on, Crunch and Logan.
Just
You
on top of the
remember?
world. That's
Wait,
true.
you
I ain't
remember?
gonna
Hold up,
count.
bro. Stop talking, bro. Damn. You remember that video
This
when they said
nigga,
that?
bro.
You remember that
Todd.
video, bro? Shut up, nigga. Before I drop you.
Calm down, Todd. You talking about dropping the
All
Hey, hold
right.
on, chill.
You remember that video when they said Jay-Z was never the best rapper any year he was out? I think
Yeah,
that can apply to Kendrick as well.
I disagree. I
Nah.
disagree.
No. You want
bro.
okay. 2011 was Drake and Wayne. Okay.
2012 Kendrick, 2015
2012
Kendrick.
Chief Keef. 2012 Chief Keef was hotter in the streets. We gotta be real.
He was hot in the streets, but that don't mean he was the better artist
Yeah.
or the better rapper.
No, we
Chief
talking
Keef
about
was big. Chief
see
Keef was on
Logan.
top.
Hold
Chief Keef
on,
was
see
on top.
Logan. When you say better artist, like you putting your opinion in there, we're not arguing that. We talking about what the world thought.
2017.
At that
Damn. He was number
25th,
So
one.
bro.
2017. Go
If
ahead,
we
Todd. Go
let's
ahead.
go. If you being real, in 2015, Future
Yep.
and Fetty Wap had and Travis had more motion than
And
Kendrick
Drake.
in 2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fetty Wap was hotter than all of them.
Let's go to 2017 with Damn.
Drake. I
We
mean, that
gotta
was
be
Kendrick.
real.
That was Kendrick. That's not even a debate.
That
Yeah, that
that
was
What
Kendrick.
what
2017
life
was
was better
Kendrick.
than Damn, yo?
No, it won't.
I
No, it's
don't
not.
know.
That's
And
not
then
even
let
a
me
It
hold on.
debate.
Let me also ask y'all this
damn
question, bro, and tell me if
damn
I'm
did
lying
better
about
on the
this.
radio.
No, but Ray Sean, tell me if I'm lying, though, right? That wasn't Lil Baby year.
What?
2017.
It was better too.
No, it was not. It's
And what
not
I'm
better than Damn.
hey
Culture
Ray
is a
Sean, I'm
banger,
not
but
It
gonna
I don't
just,
know if
refresh.
it's better than Damn. I
hey,
can't
hey,
lie.
Yeah,
Crunch.
that's
It
my
just wasn't.
dog.
It just
That's
wasn't
my
clear
dog.
that Kendrick wasn't clear the top of the world at that
Clearly,
time.
not
that
a,
right. That's what I'm
I
saying.
think
He,
Kendrick
Clearly,
got
he
I'm
more
wasn't
not
clear.
gonna lie.
loyalty.
I'm
he
not gonna
wasn't
lie. The
clearly.
Migos
He
had
He
more
wasn't
motion.
clear
The
clearly.
right
Migos had more
now.
motion.
I'm
He's
saying Lil
clearing
Baby.
everybody right now, but he
Lil
not
Baby had
clearing
the
people
streets in
everywhere.
So y'all
2017,
The
telling me
20.
that
Migos
this
damn
Yeah,
near
kid.
yeah, yeah.
had more
Nah, I
2017
motion
was
than
think I
Future.
Future.
think
2018 was
I
He
think
had
Lil
baby
amazing
Baby.
I think
music.
baby
Bring
peak was
up
my
Future.
turn.
You didn't even bring up
2018 was
He
Drake
Future.
and
Y'all
Lil
mean to
Baby.
tell
You
me that
You didn't even bring up
amazing
Future.
2017
music
Kendrick
in
wasn't
just
on
few.
You
top?
didn't even bring up Future.
know
So
what I'm saying?
okay,
2017.
Crunch. I'll say this: if we're going off of the metrics of who was the quote unquote the hottest rapper or the clear cut, if we're
That's what
going like
Ye is talking about.
yeah, okay. So if we're going like
2017,
hold on,
gang.
hold on, yeah,
2017, yeah, that's
I
his
would
only year.
say for
Hold on.
Kendrick, I would say at least 17 and 24. But then when you ask the question, did
Nah,
Kanye West?
but Logan, you can't say 24 either because Glorilla was in these streets too, bro.
Yo, come
Come
Glorilla
on,
was
on,
dog.
dog.
Come on,
Glorilla,
bro.
my
That
Hold
nigga
on,
nigga.
hold
said
on,
Glorilla was making moves,
Glorilla.
bro.
Hold on, yo. Hold
Hold
on.
on,
We
hold
gotta.
really?
on,
Bro,
hold
we
on,
gotta be
bro.
real. We
Hold
was
on,
We,
bumping
we
bro.
can't top.
Glorilla.
We
Hold
might
on,
as
hold
well
on.
go
We
second
can't.
leg of the lotto in this
Hey,
motherfucker too,
We
right?
can't top. We
Glorilla
can't
was
top
up
Might as
that.
well
there.
throw Dochi in this
this the
motherfucker too,
nigga.
right?
This.
Glorilla had more
Come
motion
on,
than Kendrick for
dog.
sure.
Said
Todd,
Stop saying
Glorilla.
Todd,
Glorilla.
come on,
Stop.
Todd.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Look,
Nah, man.
hey, Logan, yo, go ahead, John.
Yeah, like I just don't see how like when you ask the question when he said did Kanye expose Kendrick's entire legacy, I don't see how the argument of Kendrick not constantly being the hottest rapper of a particular year would expose his legacy because again, I think the catalog and what he's done speaks for itself.
Hey, Worldwide will dig up your mama, nigga.
What?
Damn.
Come on, dog.
Come
Like,
on,
Come
hold
bro.
yeah,
on. We can't
come
do
Is his
that,
on.
mom
dog.
really dead
Bro,
though?
Bro, nigga,
Now, hold on. Now,
bro,
hold on.
this
We
man
can't
been
do
talking.
that.
the
Hold
Is his
on.
boogers.
mom really dead,
Hey,
Todd.
bro?
But
Come
Crunch,
look, but
Crunch,
on.
look,
this man
Logan.
been picking at me for weeks. This man been picking at me for like a
It
week,
don't
bro.
Hold
matter,
on, dog. We
nigga.
trying to have
Here,
a.
here,
Hold on. We
here
Coastal
we
trying to have
South.
a.
go.
Come
We trying to
on.
Here
have
we
a
go,
Could
civil
have talked
bro.
panel.
about
We trying
anything
to
else,
cook. I'm
dog.
trying to
Oh
cook Kendrick
shit.
civilly, man. Civilly.
Tombstone.
But hold on. Hey,
Bro,
Logan,
nigga
yo, hey,
said
Logan. So first of all, 2017. If we're gonna say that's his best year, he didn't even drop his best album that year. Whoa, that's a mic
That
drop.
ain't what we
That
talking
but
about,
hold on,
Secondly,
gang.
hold
wait.
on. Secondly,
But
hold on.
y'all
Secondly,
talking about
hold on. Hey, Logan. 2017. Did he have bigger hits than now? You gotta let me finish the list off. Did
Okay.
he had bigger hits than Passion Fruit. That's My Dog by Lil Baby. You had
Yes.
Kodak. You had
Yes,
Kodak
Humble
Black.
was number one
Yes.
on the charts.
You had
Number
Kodak.
one.
You had
Number one on the
Kodak
Humble and
charts.
Black.
loyalty.
I
Humble
would
and
say
loyalty. All that.
So
Humble and
Loyalty
so
and
we
loyalty.
gonna say
Loyalty and
that.
Humble
So
both were number
Kenyatta.
one.
So Kenyatta. We gonna say Humble.
and
Hold
DNA.
on. We gonna say Humble makes you king of the world.
Bro had like 5 or 7
Humble.
songs
No,
off that album in the top 10.
but hold on, but wait, but Crunch, hold on, but
We
Crunch,
gonna
I
lower
gotta
the bar
respond.
that low.
I gotta respond to the first part real quick. So just because that's not Kendrick's best album,
he moving the goalpost.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's the best album
No,
of the
I'm
year,
saying like, damn, that's not even his best shit. But we gonna say
but
that's
it
his
was the
year.
best
Some
of
people
that
He
say
was
year.
that's his
he was
best
the
album.
hottest that year though.
He wasn't the hottest, bro. Lil Baby
Yes,
was
he
hotter.
was.
No, there was
Lil Baby
nobody
was
in
not hotter than
2017
Kendrick
All
in
right, hold on,
hotter than
listen.
Kendrick.
2017,
Listen,
bro.
that happened
Lil
freshman year in
Baby peak
college,
was
bro.
my turn,
I lied
gang.
to you
He was
not.
not.
Hold on, listen. I lied to you not. That now this not the only goalpost
Oh my
or the
god.
only measuring stick. But I went to college that year, man. I'm telling you, bro. Lil Baby, Drake,
Bro,
Kodak.
stop.
Hold on, Kodak.
Bro, you
Who
in
else dropped that
Baltimore,
year?
bro.
Triple X dropped that year, right?
Yeah, X
Man,
dropped that
But
stop
year, I
still
think.
fronting,
more
bro. Hold
popping
on,
than
bro.
Kendrick,
We're
dog.
not doing this.
X dropped question mark, I
Yeah, bro. We're
think.
not doing this.
Kendrick.
But
Hey,
but
my
but
only
but
thing is
but
this,
but but
bro.
So,
but
so what
but
I'm
but
saying is they
I'm
was
taking
playing.
damn
They was.
that.
But
I'm
I'm
taking
saying,
damn.
look, I'm
I'm
saying,
taking
why?
damn over
So why
that.
was he never in rotation at these functions? But all them other artists was.
Kendrick literally
Loyalty
had
was in rotation
I
all across the world.
That's what I'm
literally
saying.
he
Loyalty.
was getting played
It
Yes.
everywhere,
definitely was. It
everywhere,
definitely was.
So, but I'm
That's
and
not
saying,
loyalty that got carried by
these
Rihanna.
y'all naming 6 out of 10 songs, like on a scale of 1 to 10. These songs is
DNA
five.
DNA was on the charts too.
These
DNA was on
song
the charts. He
DNA
had
wasn't
like
getting it wasn't getting
5 or
played
6
nowhere though.
songs
Yes,
in the
it
top 10.
Yes,
was.
it
Oh
was.
my
Yes, it
god,
was.
bro!
DNA
You're
is a
What?
head
lying.
phone.
Nigga,
Y'all are
Kendrick was
bro.
like my
Come
favorite
on,
rapper in
bro.
You heard that
2017 because
man
of the
Yeah, your
songs.
everywhere in
favorite.
Wait, wait, wait,
2017.
wait.
I'm saying DNA is a headphone classic.
Crunch. Who outsold him that year?
You said what?
Crunch.
Who
I want you to
outsold him?
seriously. Oh, wait. Fuck that selling shit. Fuck that. All right, Crunch. I want you to honestly answer this, bro. Who do you think had a bigger 2024? Who do you think had a better 2024? Who was hotter in the streets? Glorilla or Kendrick?
What does that matter though?
That
Hey,
nigga gonna say
Man,
Glorilla,
I ain't
bro.
gonna
Like,
Don't
we
even
lie,
gotta
ask
be
him.
real.
Don't
Crunch,
even
no
ask him,
crunch,
bro.
no
We're
Don't even
talking
crunch,
about
answer him,
crunch,
bro.
You
hot
want to be
streets. We're
honest?
talking
crunch.
about
He gonna
hot
say
as
some
a
bullshit,
Come
I
bro.
ain't gonna
on.
lie,
It was
dog.
it was really
I fuck
Kendrick,
with
to be
the
honest.
trolling
You sit
shit,
up
crunch,
here and
but come
tell me
on.
that Glorilla has been more
Yeah, who
popular
me
than
in the
Bro,
Kendrick?
comments?
we
That's
were
a funny
all
comment,
singing
dog.
in
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's funny.
17. It's 95 degrees. We were all fucking with that shit. We not gonna
Now
act like
listen
we
to no
wasn't.
Todd. This a thing.
Is you dead
Cause I
ass,
think I think
nigga?
Kendrick's biggest weakness, bro, is I ain't gonna say Glorilla's hotter than this man though. But
Nowhere near.
I think Kendrick's biggest weakness, the reason why Todd even saying this is because the hits, like Kendrick will be dropping banger hits that everybody be like, damn, that shit hard. It's just he dropped stuff that make you think he
So
the
Luther
best.
wasn't a banger.
Man, bro,
Bro,
He's
no,
lying.
man,
Luther
bro,
bro,
wasn't a
I'm not,
banger.
man,
bro. Hold
bro.
on.
Everybody don't be
Y'all,
on
Stop,
it.
y'all gotta
Fuck you
confuse.
stop.
gotta
Hold on,
think
y'all
about
gotta
listening
confuse
to
The
me.
only
Luther, my
time
nigga?
he's
Y'all
done
got us
that,
What
confused.
the
you
only
gotta
time
think
he's
about
done that
listening to
was
Not
not
Like
like
Us, bro?
us.
You're being
Luther wasn't a banger.
confused, bro.
Y'all got me confused though. I'm not saying Glorilla is better than Kendrick. That's not what I'm saying.
No,
I'm saying
we
that.
know
I
that.
know
Look,
We
you
know
know.
what
no,
you
You said
that's
said.
not
We
what
Kendrick
I'm
know
was
what you
saying, bro.
superior.
said. We know what
I'm
you said.
saying. Wait, let me finish. I'm saying though that people was really vibing
Bro
with
got a little
Glorilla more than
sour, bro.
That's
We know what you
fine.
2024. We
said.
gotta
That's
be
Stop
hot
real.
talking.
Yeah.
take, bro.
But
No,
That's
what's the
stop
point
fine.
of
talking.
bringing
Stop
her
talking.
up?
No.
She's not even
Stop
to
talking.
say hotter
Why are
in the
we even talking
streets.
about Glorilla right now?
Stop,
So
So
to
stop
say
hey,
talking,
hold
hotter
on,
in the
bro.
Mikey.
streets, I
Hold
feel
on,
like
real
that's
quick,
so
Mikey.
irrelevant,
Matter
bro.
of fact, I want to hear "Wake Up Days" and Mikey. Yo, what y'all
Yeah.
got? You know
What happened?
what I'm saying what y'all got on this, man.
Bro, blunt it. He just listened.
Man, I was saying y'all is bugging for this 2020 flow Glorilla shit.
Bro,
Man,
That shit
bro.
shouldn't even be a
Yeah,
conversation.
I ain't
Like,
gonna say that.
like even saying the word Glorilla in this conversation.
I ain't
I
gonna
think
say that.
Future had a bigger
Like
Like,
Future had a
in
bigger
in,
2024
in
than
2017,
Glorilla.
2017, bro. You said, who did you say? You said XXX was bigger than Kendrick in
No, I
2017.
said Drake was bigger.
no, he
Nigga,
Drake
wasn't.
Lil
Drake didn't
Baby,
outsell.
Lil
he
Baby
got
peak
outsell
higher.
in 2017.
Lil Baby peak
Kendrick
higher.
outsold everybody in
I'm not
That's what
2017.
talking
I'm
about the
Both.
sales.
saying.
I'm not talking about the sales.
But you be talking
That's
about
what
who
y'all
bigger.
love to
That's
talk
what
about.
you're talking
Y'all
So
about.
hold
always
on.
Not
talk about his numbers.
So where you got Nelly ranked at?
Nelly didn't do nothing in
Stop
2017.
moving
We're
the
No, I'm
talking
saying
about
for
goalposts. We talking
his
about
2017.
years, Nelly
We're
was
2017,
on.
talking
bro.
about
We talking about
2017.
Nelly was going
2017.
diamond though.
We're talking about
I'm talking
2017.
about. Did you have Nelly on top of the world for his years? He was going diamond.
Nelly was a big artist, but we're talking about
I'm
2017,
saying,
bro.
listen. When Nelly was going
We're
diamond,
talking
you had
about 20. Name
listen, bro,
somebody from
listen, cause see, I'm talking
2017.
about
Nelly
sales,
means
He
bro.
nothing.
not
See,
trying to hear it, bro.
hold on, y'all.
What do Nelly got to do with the convo,
Hold
bro?
on, I'm gonna tell you.
Nothing.
Because hold on, we talking about sales. We're gonna say Kendrick was the biggest in 2017 because it's sales.
He had
And
the number
Hold,
one
hold on,
seller
Ray
in the
Sean. Hold
world.
on. So then the years when Nelly was going diamond, was he on top of the world?
He has a very good
Yes,
case to be.
he was the
Yes,
biggest one back
absolutely.
then. Yes, when he
So
was going on
Yes.
his
hold on, over
when he
top
was
of
Not
going
just
who?
on his
rapper.
streak.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
Over top of who though?
Whoever.
it doesn't matter. He was the biggest
Jay
person
Z said
up.
in his show. Jay Z said only dudes moving units M Pimp juicing us. So Eminem, Nelly, Jay Z, kind of take your pick. like who you think
So
was
then,
running it
okay,
at
so
the
now that's why even with the Kendrick, I say you got to take it a step further. Who was really dropping the best music? More Life was better than Damn,
That's
nigga.
what you
No, it's not,
said.
bro.
Like,
No,
what
it's
else
not.
you
More
want?
Life was not better than
That's
More
Damn.
Life is
bullshit.
better than
Life
More
is
Damn.
Life
better
was
than
not better
Damn.
than Damn. There's no
Not
Hey, look,
what
way.
you
after this
said,
stream,
bro.
we can do.
Nobody thinks that,
After
bro.
this stream, no, hold on. After the
We
stream, we're
have
gonna do a
all
verse.
the proof.
Bro, as
After
a top to
this
finish
stream,
Keep
listen,
moving
as
the
a top to
goalpost.
after
finish
this
listen,
stream,
More Life is not better.
Hey, you
after
can.
this,
Yeah, yeah, I'm
after
down
this
with that.
More
stream,
like
after listen,
in
y'all.
no
After this stream, we can
conversation.
do. After this stream, we can do a verses on the album.
What
Bro.
you said was who was
In
the
No,
no
hottest
rap
verse. Of
before
course you're gonna win the
conversation.
No,
verses. The
let's
shit
do
had
that.
like
Can
how
you
many
look up
songs
the
on it?
So
Like
years
let
of
35
so let me
songs.
ask y'all this one. Hold on, this is my last question. So what's the biggest hit from Dan?
Humble.
Humble.
So is that now? I'm not talking about sales.
That song is damn near diamond,
No, hold
bro.
on, hold on, hold on.
It's
I'm not
double
talking about.
diamond.
No,
Humble
listen.
is double diamond.
Listen. I'm not talking about sales. But was that a hotter song than "That's My Dog" by Lil Baby?
Yes.
I
Man,
believe
we
it
lying.
was.
Honestly, I
We don't
didn't
gotta
hear
lie,
That's My
y'all.
Dog
I
more than
believe it
Humble. I
was.
We
It
don't
didn't.
gotta lie,
was.
y'all.
Yes.
I'm saying,
I heard Humble all
It
across.
don't
I'm
matter.
talking
Humble
about
was
going down the
everywhere.
rap history. We don't have to lie though. I'm saying, what song was it
Humble
better for
is
y'all?
better. Humble is better.
Humble
That's
was
my
Humble.
hold
fire.
on. That's my dog by Lil Baby.
Humble is better.
Hey, how
I'm
about
saying,
we
Humble
just
hold
was
on.
all
What
better.
vote
we
on it?
what we
Let's vote
lying
on
for?
it. Hey, no, let's vote on it. Let's
Y'all gonna
vote
have
on
to.
it.
Hey,
Everybody
listen, y'all
vote.
gonna have to
Niggas
ask
was
for
seeing Humble
forgiveness
on
for lying,
commercials,
bro.
bro. That shit was everywhere,
Come
gang.
on,
No,
fam.
let's
Y'all
vote
gotta go
on
to
it. Hey,
y'all gotta go to
everybody,
church,
let's
man.
vote.
Church, bro.
Let's vote on it.
Bro, try to hate on Kendrick. It ain't working.
Hold on. That's my dog.
Niggas seeing Humble
That's my
everywhere on
dog.
TV, bro.
Bro, you heard that song
Like
every
Hold
we
on.
week.
like that little baby
Hey, look. We
song,
get them
but
two in a row. Come
that's
on,
that's
man.
a great
Hey,
song.
Why you
I
just
don't get you like
y'all
Lil
sitting here
Baby,
lying
bro.
for what?
Y'all like Lil
The
Baby
fact
too,
you
bro.
Crunch.
That shit
Hey, Crunch.
unethical,
Hey,
man.
Crunch.
Crunch, real quick, bro. So, like, speaking of like the versus battles and stuff, since motherfuckers want to say, I don't know if the guys still here or not, but I wanted to do like Kendrick versus Kanye album for album. We start with Section 80 versus College Dropout, then move
For
on to like
what?
straight to like
Kanye's
Good
gonna
Kid.
win.
Yeah,
For
hold on. We gonna
Kanye's
do
gonna
that. Hold
wipe.
on.
Kanye's gonna
Hold
wipe.
on. Hold on. Hey, look.
Kanye's
Somebody
gonna
in the
We
win.
should do
comments.
that though. We should do that though.
Hold on, y'all.
Why?
Just to
Look.
You
really
know who's
see.
gonna
Hold on,
win?
y'all. Look. Hey, look. Somebody in the comments said Humble was so. Excuse me. Humble was played so much. I got tired of it. That's my point. We got tired of that shit
That ain't what the conversation about, though, bro. It's
Because
who
it
was
was so
hotter.
popular. It
because
was
it was
getting
so
overplayed.
It's
bad.
played everywhere.
Because it was bad. All right, bro.
And
Oh
Crunch,
my
if I'm
god.
if
it
I'm
was
being real,
popular,
All
bro.
bro.
right, bro.
Bro,
If I'm being all the way real, I was playing DNA and Humble more than I was playing,
In your
like
headphones, though. You playing in your headphones.
what does that
nah, I
have
was
to
playing.
do
I
He
was
with
was he
playing
was
it
probably
everywhere I
playing That's
went.
My Dog in his headphones too.
Nah, you can play That's My Dog for everybody.
Oh
Everybody
my
at once.
god, bro.
I
You could
don't.
for sure play Kendrick for
Hold
everybody in
on. Hold on.
2017.
Mascot. Hold on. Did Future drop in 2017?
I don't know. He ain't outside Kendrick.
Oh my
He did.
goodness,
He
man. We
actually
sitting
did.
here
Actually,
talking
he
about the
dropped. He dropped
sales.
Hendrix. I think. He dropped Hendrix.
I
Hendrix
think
is
Future
fire.
He
I ain't
dropped
gonna
dropped.
lie.
Hendrix and
Hendrix
I
is
think
self-titled.
fire.
Hendrix
That is
is
some good
fire.
shit.
I might be. Hold on, hold on.
Hendrix and
I might
self-titled.
be
You
wrong.
drop
Hold on,
Hendrix that year?
Yep.
I might be wrong, but I
Cut on
think
my
Future
wrist.
dropped. Hold on, I think Future dropped Hendrix that year. I think he
Yep.
He
did.
did. He
Yep.
did.
Hold on. So come on, man. That shit
Hendrix
better than
and
that.
self-titled Future. He dropped self-titled as well.
There's no way
Future.
you finna sit here and say Hendrix
Wait
is
a
better than
minute.
Bro,
Damn, bro.
Mask
bro,
off?
as much as
Oh,
as
hold
much
on. Are
as
we
as much
Is
as
you
I
serious?
sitting here
Hold
saying
on.
Hendrix is
bro,
better than Damn? Yes or
Are
no?
we seriously doing this?
Is
bro,
you
as
saying
much as
Hendrix
I
better than
like
Damn?
as much
Mask
as I
off ain't
like
better than. Hold
Hold on,
on.
Hendrix,
Hey,
bro,
look.
you're not
Bro, he
you're
dropped
not
Crunch. This
two.
the
making a
He
kicker.
dropped
comparison.
Hold
two
on, wait,
great
wait.
albums that
Crunch,
year.
this the
He dropped
kicker,
Humble
two great
went
bro.
number
albums.
one. Mask
Future
Off
dropped
went
two
number
albums.
5.
Future dropped Hendrix and Future in 2017. He dropped two albums.
And still didn't outsell
Wait a
Kendrick.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Mask off. So y'all telling me Humble better than Mask off?
It was more popular.
It
According
was
to
more
the
That's
world,
popular.
it
better.
It
That's
is.
was
No,
more
it
better.
popular.
wasn't.
No, it
Yes,
was
it
not.
It
was.
It
was
was the
Man,
more
Mask
not.
popular
Off
song. I
fucking
thought that's what we was
cleared, bro.
talking about.
Mask Off.
It
It
was
outsold it
not.
and it's more
Statue. Come
critically
on, bro.
acclaimed, bro.
It
Let's
was
be honest,
not.
bro.
Humble is a bad
Bro,
song.
Bro, Google is free,
That's
bro,
for
gang.
you. That's
Go
for
bro,
look.
you though,
No,
Crunch.
Humble
bro.
objectively
Let's
is
be
a
for
bad.
real,
I'm
bro.
saying
Mask Off was
on
way
No, it's
better
everybody
not.
than
on
Humble, bro.
everybody's soul, it's a
Then
bad
why?
song.
It's
why
really
is it
not.
a top
You hating,
stream
bro.
song?
Because he
More
was
people was
pushed by the
up and humble,
mainstream
gang.
media.
This
Oh,
nigga
come
You
on,
Kendrick.
have
y'all.
to be pushed by the
Kendrick
mainstream
hating
media
sports,
to be a
man.
superstar, gang. You have
No, I'm
to.
saying Future is a trap rapper. So mainstream
Yeah.
artists always gonna get more push.
So in
Future
2017,
is a
Future wasn't
mainstream
mainstream.
artist.
Nigga,
That just
Future was
shows
getting
you how
pushed
big
too.
that he was because he came from the trap.
Bro, you don't
I'm
think
not
Future
gonna
was
lie,
getting
bro.
Future
You
pushed
is
in
a
capping.
That
2017?
mainstream artist.
shows you
You
if
capping.
he's competing with Kendrick. Hold on. See, y'all just proved the point. If he's an underground trap artist that's
He
competing
wasn't
with Kendrick,
underground in
hold on,
He's
hold on,
not
2017.
hold on. That's competing with Kendrick. That shows how much motion he's really having.
Are you
Come
saying
on,
that
No,
bro.
he's a
But
Future
that doesn't
wasn't
make
superstar,
him more
bro. He's
underground
a
in
popular
twenty
though.
What are you
Come
superstar.
talking
on,
about?
bro. Y'all gotta think, man.
Oh no,
Future
No,
wasn't
Future
wait,
was a
underground
How
in
does that
superstar,
make him
man.
more
2017,
wait,
popular?
bro.
wait. So
Man.
you're saying Future was underground in 2017?
Bro, this
No,
bro
no,
you
I'm saying he
gaslighting, bro.
emerged without the media, without the mainstream media. He
Bro,
emerged
he's
from
So
So
he
did
gaslighting,
underground.
didn't,
bro.
he didn't
Kendrick.
have a joint tape with Drake the year
You
before
think
I'm
a
that?
niggas knew
saying,
He's
listen,
Kendrick
not
what I'm
from?
saying to
serious.
you. Hold on. He emerged from the underground
He's not serious, bro.
without the mainstream push.
Drake, he merged with Drake
No,
in
you
year
can.
four.
That's
No,
that's
you can
different
say that
because
with
Block Boy JB didn't get out the
No,
underground.
stop it. You
Black Boy JB is trash. That's why.
Right,
stop
right.
it. Stop
JB
it.
got the talent.
Stop it.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's not going to automatically happen unless you really that dude.
So Drake did collab with Future and change his whole career.
He did not change his whole career. Turn on the lights.
Oh
That was
my
before that.
god.
Come on, man. We ain't doing this. We doing it.
Yeah, so like we were saying, it was nobody bigger than Kendrick in
Kendrick more
2017.
underground than Future. Kendrick more underground than Future.
There you go. He just proved my point. He just proved my point. He just proved my whole point. He proved my whole point.
What are you talking about?
You just said Kendrick more underground than
I'm
Future.
talking about your argument.
Wait a minute. You
No,
hold
I'm
on.
saying based on this argument, Kendrick would be more underground than Future.
So Future's bigger. Thank you. So Future's bigger.
No.
Let's keep moving the goalposts. We proved the
Nah,
point.
dead ass,
Start
bro.
making different criteria.
This nigga, the goalpost went from fucking north, south,
Bro, it went
left,
from who
right.
was the
Like, what are we
hottest
doing?
to who had the better song to who had the better album. He keep changing. He keep changing. Well, we proved that Kendrick was the hottest.
Yo, y'all cooking yourself, man.
This ain't no Kendrick. You ain't winning this argument.
Hey,
Bro, loser
hold
like
on. Hey, Devontae. Hey, Devontae, man, what you got, man?
Man, you already know my stance, man. Y'all saying all this bullshit, man.
Man, I'm saying, man.
First of all,
Just
Kanye
let
just
my boy
talking
have
about.
2017,
Hold
bro.
on.
Damn, that was his year.
Hold on, Kanye just in his
Oh my
feelings because he
god.
wasn't on Cardi album, bro. That's why he doing all this.
And think about it, Devontae. Kendrick, like in 2017, we were still listening to the aftermath of like Life of Pablo from the year before.
But Life of Pablo not better
Everybody
than
was
Damn,
listening
That
to
bro.
album was
Damn,
not
bro.
that good.
Everybody was
Pablo
listening
was
to
pretty good
Damn,
though.
bro.
Life of Pablo better than
It
that.
was a good
We
album.
gonna sit up here and act like
I
some
don't
old.
know
It
if it
wasn't
was
better
better
than
than
on Damn.
Damn, but it
It's
was
not,
pretty good.
bro.
You
Y'all
It's not better than
glazing
Damn.
Damn, bro.
No, you just mad that we
Nigga,
ain't
Damn
hear
had
was
Duckworth
hard.
on it, bro. That's the end of the story.
Y'all really screaming, sit down, be humble.
It's other
Come
songs
on,
on
bro.
there.
It's
Like,
other songs on there,
Father
nigga.
Stretch My Hands is
Bro.
better than that.
That's a fact. It
No,
is.
it's
I
not.
agree.
Father
Stop.
Stretch My
Album
Hands
is
is a
better than
banger.
humble. It's better
Until
than that.
Kanye start rapping
Don't
on
forget
it.
No More Parties in LA. That shit bang
And
too.
That shit
Kanye
fire too. I
out-rapped
ain't
Kendrick
lie.
on that.
Father Stretch My Hands
I
was
don't
a
know if he
banger until
out-rapped it, bro.
Kanye started
Kanye
He
rapping.
just
out-rapped
rapped
Kendrick on No
longer. He
More
just rapped
Parties.
longer.
Bro said bleach. Talking about bleaching assholes. Come on, gang.
Bro,
Kanye ruined the
I don't want to hear
perfect drop.
nobody talk.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nobody talk about how good Kanye been rapping since Dark Twisted. I don't want to hear no good rapping ability.
know what's
'Cause
no,
crazy?
that man,
he
his
was
production.
spazzing on. You hear Saint Pablo? Spazzing.
Bro, in
He not.
2018, Kanye was praising Kendrick like a motherfucker.
He
Come on,
not
That
rapping
man.
man is
like.
bipolar, bro.
Yeah.
This man Kendrick legacy, man.
Bro was just in an interview
You
saying
literally,
Kendrick beat Drake in the beef in the interview. Kanye just said this like 2 months ago.
Yeah, he
You
did say
said what
that.
songs are y'all still playing from the Life of Pablo 2025? Ultra Light Beam. Still
I'm playing No
playing
More Parties in
Ultra
LA
Light Beam was
still.
playing
No
That
more
shit
parties in
bang. I
LA.
don't
Stretch My
care.
Hands. I'm still
That's it.
playing Real Friends. Still playing Saint
Real
Pablo.
friends
Still
been
playing
decent.
FML.
Hey, hold on. Just Clown and said Kanye don't have ghostwriters. He does. He been
Yes,
having
he do.
ghostwriters
He's
since
admitted
Charlie
it
Strong
plenty of
out.
times. Yes, he
He,
does.
come on now.
Kendrick got
Jesus
carried his
Walker,
career, bro.
Jesus Walker was ghostwritten.
Another thing, Kendrick ain't had no competition for lyricism.
Oh my god.
yeah, that's
What that
because
mean?
Wait, what
J.
does that
Cole.
mean?
that
Except
sound like he the
What does that
best.
mean?
I'm saying
Bro,
That's
except for
because
J.
nobody
Cole.
came
Except for
close.
J. Cole. And J. Cole
But
better.
nobody's in their
so
lane.
can we
Nobody
all
is
agree
rapping
that
as good as he do.
2017 was Kendrick year and move on, please?
It was not his year.
It was his year
So
for
so
sure.
It
then
was,
who
bro.
year was
I
It
2017 for
agree.
It
was,
Frank?
was
bro.
Drake. It was
Like,
still
No,
Drake
like
year.
both
this,
of us
It
He
was
agree.
though,
can't
bro.
take
outsold
that
Drake,
one
bro.
though.
I
It
thought
was
He
he
Drake.
did like
outsold Drake,
It was
2018.
bro.
Drake
He
and Lil Baby.
outsold
He
and
outsold
out
both of
Kendrick
them.
It
playing
was Drake
Drake
and Lil
and got a
Baby.
Drake and
poster
Lil
and got
Baby.
Yes.
Grammys,
Lil
bro.
Baby,
That was not
dog.
his year.
You
He
can't be
outsold both
serious,
of
bro.
them. Had the hottest song more than
This
both of them.
nigga's,
How was
bro,
he
he's a
not?
troll. He's trolling, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
he
you.
trolling.
We
I
giving him
remember
all the
2017 is
facts,
done.
and bro just chucked
Drake,
2017,
Drake
2018.
came
Lil
out with all
go back.
Baby.
like, man, we not doing this, bro.
2017 is done.
Yeah, we ain't
We
even
can
gotta
go
talk
back to
Wait,
about
hold on.
2015
We're gonna go top.
when
Hold
when
on.
you
Top
said
selling album.
when
Y'all
you
gotta
said
prove it to me though.
2015.
What?
Oh, it's already over. We already
Because
did.
I'm talking about the
So
culture.
we
So
going to
so first of all,
2015.
why was he not getting no spins at these functions? Y'all ain't answer that question.
What functions
Yes, he
are you talking
was.
What
about, bro? Like
function?
that
What
song was
function?
getting
Bro, he
played
Yes,
always
he
talking
everywhere.
was. The
about
Yeah,
song was
one.
Nobody.
getting played
I
on
promise you, nobody.
TV.
I
it
promise
was
you,
getting
nobody.
played
Humble
everywhere, though.
everywhere.
Man, listen.
Bro,
Walked in by
Humble
Ben.
was
It's
a
more
no
Hey,
brainer.
places
listen,
than
Y'all,
where
listen.
let's
you
move
are
on.
currently.
listen,
There
y'all.
are
Listen,
more places
listen.
than where
Hey,
you
listen, y'all.
are as
Look,
one
hey, look,
person.
hey, look. Walked in by Bankroll Fresh was bigger than Humble.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Oh
you
my, he
wrong.
just
Let's go
throwing
to
these motherfuckers out,
Damn
bro.
lying though.
He just throwing these
Just
takes out.
saying shit
Of
now.
course you
I
lying, my
want to
nigga.
Somebody
Of
said
course
when I
you
walked
are.
in the
because
building.
I want
I mean,
you
it
to
got
explain
something
how
expensive
DS2 is
on.
bigger than To Pimp a Butterfly.
Come on, fam. We nobody playing
Let's
no
move
Hallmark.
on.
You
We
don't even have to
moving
talk
on,
about
man. We moving
2017
on.
no more.
Come
Kendrick
on,
cleared
come
for
on,
me, nigga.
Cash.
Keep going,
Yo,
bro.
this shit like
We
nobody was
moving
playing
on.
Kendrick,
You
bro.
know, we moving on.
Right,
We
his
moving
song just
on.
went
And
diamond
then
because
and then
nobody
little
was
baby,
listening
that's
to
my
it.
The
dog.
song went down because nobody was
It was
playing that
Double
song.
Diamond. We talking about Double Diamond.
Humble, bro.
Humble is
Nobody
Double Diamond.
listen, bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
Wait,
Humble
can
is
you name
Double
a
Move
double
Diamond.
Bro,
on.
diamond
Let's
mad
song?
at
move
the
on.
facts. That's crazy.
Wait, can you
He's
name
mad
a
that
That's
it's
That
double
shit's
probably
true.
making
diamond
not
his
the
song
head
top.
from
That's
hurt.
not even a top
2017?
100 rap song in
Humble
history.
is Double Diamond.
What
Can
do
you
that
name
have
a
to do
double?
with that year? What do that have to do with that year, gang?
I'm saying that year, bro. Is I'm telling you, it's the songs. Y'all don't. Y'all not.
Humble is
Y'all in
Double
denial.
And
Diamond.
none of those songs charted
I'm
higher than
telling you.
Humble.
You
So
talking
what are
about
we
the
I'm
talking
talking
chart?
about
about?
That's
I'm
My
talking about.
Humble
Dog.
I'm
went
talking about
number
real.
one
I'm talking about
game.
the culture was not playing this shit.
Who was
Oh,
playing
bro,
it?
what?
Nobody
That's
Nigga,
played it.
crazy.
what?
Saying the culture. Do you know how many black songs?
Wait a
Or
minute,
I
bro. You
said
talking
black
about?
songs, black movies. Humble was in.
Bro,
All
Bro.
right, name one. Name one. Name one.
Look, I could look it up right now.
You don't even know. See, that's the thing. Nigga, gotta look it
We
up.
can look it
That don't
up.
mean it
We
ain't
can
true.
look it
Humble
up.
was
We'll look it
literally
up
being
and
You
we'll
making it
played
put
seem
this
that
shit
like you
right
just
year.
back.
know off rip.
So you didn't hear Humble in
Because
the
we
club in
heard the shit on
2017?
No,
TV.
hold on. No, I'm
No.
saying
Oh
like I
my
remember
god.
this in so many movies, but I could just look it up.
Yeah,
All
I
right, all
never
right.
heard of that. No party.
You never heard Humble? Okay, I don't
That's
know
crazy.
what
No, that's
got
crazy.
going on then. I don't
Yo, I'm
know.
gonna tell you the songs I was hearing, bro. You had Lil Baby, that's my dog. Free
Uh,
Smoke by
All right
Drake.
was the champ of the Black Lives Matter movement.
You had
Crunch.
hold on, what?
All
Hold on,
right,
what?
all
Hold on,
right.
Andrew. Andrew, you said
The
what
white
about the
boy
Black Lives?
Crunch.
saying he won
Crunch.
2017.
All
What other
right was
year?
the anthem of the Black Lives Matter movement, was it not?
See, look, hold on.
Did they not
Shorty
chant we're
said, hey,
gonna
look,
be all
Logan
right?
said,
Did
hey,
they
look,
not?
Shorty said, listen, she been caving for Kendrick the whole time. She said, I'm not gonna lie, I don't ever want to hear Humble in the club.
That ain't
But
what
That's
we
you
a
did.
talking
I'm
good
not
about
gonna
though.
Me
lie.
thing.
And
neither.
We're
also,
not
You
talking
did.
about
so
that.
I
then
don't
But
either.
also,
what you
so hold on,
did,
but
but it
Drew,
went
you
up
said
though.
what about the Black Lives Matter movement?
But
hey, Crunch, Crunch, can I ask you
Humble went up
something?
at the club of
Oh,
As
my
it.
soon as
fault.
people
So
start
it ran
My
its
judging
bad.
course.
music off what
Yeah,
can
hold
be
on, you don't
played in
want,
the
hold on, you
club,
don't want me to cook his point by the Black.
But
Hey, Drew, you said what?
but all right was the chant for the Black Lives Matter movement in
So let me ask you
2016.
this question, right?
what
He
are we
said it
Let
talking
me
wasn't.
ask
about?
you one
Go
question,
ahead.
right?
Absolutely.
Right.
He gonna say
First of
Lil
all,
Go
Baby
ahead.
first of
song
all,
Hold
hold
on,
on,
better.
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
ask
no,
this
no,
He said
question.
Lil Baby
Dave,
had
my
the
nigga,
better
Hold
song.
on, y'all. Hold on.
Please let him,
He gonna say
let him
Lil
talk.
Baby
I'm not
had
gonna
the better
cook this.
If
No, no,
we
song.
no, no,
move
no.
past
Hold on,
Hey,
2017,
Crunch,
hold on.
can I ask you something,
Let
please?
him land. Let him land. Let him
Hey,
land.
Drew.
Come on,
So,
let him
and
land. Let
first
him
of all, that
land.
came
Hold
out in
on.
20. First of all, it's two things that came out in 2015, right? In 2015, Drake was hotter, Future was hotter.
Who? Then who? Then
Hold on,
Damn.
see, hold
Then
on.
Damn was the number one. Damn was the number one album that year.
No, it's 2015.
2015 is when To Pimp a
Okay.
Butterfly
how do
dropped.
we go from
So
2017 to
Drew,
Oh yeah,
2020
yeah.
so
2015?
Drew,
T-Rap was
so Drew.
T-Rap
Hold
was
on. So look, but it's another thing. You telling me Lil Baby didn't have a better activist song?
What I tell you?
no.
Bigger than
It
black
did
and
not
white.
rap.
Bro,
It's bigger.
bro.
Are you talking about it's bigger than black and
It's
white,
bigger
bro?
than Black and
And then
White.
Oh my
It's
no,
fucking
following the whole
god.
world.
Why are
Like,
you
stop that.
Oh my
Stop that. Hold
god.
on.
like,
bro?
hold on,
Hold
listen,
on,
bro.
bro.
I'm
Okay,
saying
This
no,
is
no,
such
no.
a
Ain't
bad
nobody,
take.
you,
I'm
Kanye,
saying he
you,
really was
you,
marching. He
you
really was
frying
marching.
Hey,
yourself.
Crunch,
Like,
Hold
don't
on,
Crunch,
bro.
say
You
Crunch,
see
that.
it?
Crunch.
No,
On
like,
Like,
top of
don't
we
that,
say
on
ain't
that.
top of
that.
that,
We ain't doing the over talking now. So I'm saying we talk about what being an activist. Lil Baby, when he dropped Black and White, he was really in the streets marching, and that song was just deeper, just more profound than All Right.
in the
That song was just deeper, just more profound than All Right.
streets marching.
Yes.
Okay, but
Wasn't this
earlier,
around?
earlier
Wait, wasn't
Crunch.
this around the
Hey,
Hey
time
yo,
of
look,
the
Crunch,
BLM
it's bigger
Crunch.
marches?
than Black and
Earlier,
In
White.
the
hey
streets
yo,
marching?
Crunch.
Following the
Earlier
whole world, like
you tried to
can't
say
change overnight.
Nigga
2017
said in
wasn't
the
So you
Kendrick's
streets
gotta
year.
start
marching?
somewhere.
Kendrick,
But that shit
Kendrick,
was
Kendrick is
I'm
fire.
known
not
to be
gonna
out.
lie, bro. Bro
I ain't gonna
has
lie,
literally.
that was fire.
We
That was
already
fire.
gave
Kendrick is known.
100 different
Kendrick is
facts on
known to
why
be a
2017 was
philanthropist.
Kendrick year. We don't gotta talk
I'm
about it no more.
telling y'all the truth.
I
Hey,
can't even
Crunch,
speak.
Crunch. Can
It's
I can I
cool.
can I, can I ask you something real
Look,
quick?
hey, Crunch, you got to. If you gonna ask me that question, I got to be able to respond. And I can't have
Hey,
all
go
the
ahead.
noise here. So, all right. So with that being said, you're bringing up activism. Kendrick believes in quiet activism. Considering he's known in LA for being an activist, known in LA for showing face at these events, but he does not take pictures when he's at these events. But
I'm
that's
talking about the
okay.
song.
Hold on. But you just said something about niggas marching in the street. I'm
I'm
addressing all your
talking about
points.
the all right. I'm talking about the
Was that a minor
song.
point?
Cause you
All right.
said all
All
right
right. Listen.
was the song for the Black
But
Lives Matter
again,
movement though.
so you said okay. So then, therefore, Lil Baby was just irrelevant. You're just throwing it out there for no reason.
Yeah, he
I'm
just
saying
Okay.
I'm
talking.
saying
He
I'm
chatting.
saying whose song
Okay.
was getting more
Okay.
plays
So all right
during the
was.
Lil
marches.
Yeah, all
Baby's
right
song
was.
is
Hey,
not
see, y'all
better
don't
than
want to
All
answer
Right.
my
Hold on.
question. That's
You're
not
talking
right,
about the
dog.
cultural
That's not right.
impact of the
I'm
song.
answering the question.
Listen,
That song is
you're
not
asking a
better than All Right.
subjective. Hold on. You're
Nowhere near.
responding to my
It was
objective
bigger.
fact. Wait. You're responding to my objective fact
It's bigger
with
than
a
black and white.
subjective opinion.
You're asking me who had a better song. I believe All Right was a better song. I still
No,
say
I'm
that.
talking about.
I do
I'm
not
saying
listen to.
what
I do not
song.
listen to.
That's not
I
what I
do not
meant.
listen
I'm
to
saying
black and
what
white.
song was
Nobody.
more was had more activism.
What
Lil
are you
Baby,
talking
What?
about?
it's bigger than
Kendrick
black and
dropped the
white.
wait,
It's
wait,
Are
power.
wait,
you
I'm
wait,
gonna
wait,
saying
sway
wait.
what
your ass.
song
Kendrick
was
dropped
more
an entire,
impactful?
Yes.
pro
All
black
right.
album.
No, it
So
was
when
Yes,
you
it
not.
is.
say
All
when you
right.
speak to
There's
that,
no
Because I'm
way
gonna tell
you're
you
trying to
why.
Black
I'm gonna
and
tell
compare.
you
White was a
why.
You're
more
trying to compare a
Because
song
impactful
to an
song
I'm
than
gonna
All
album.
show you
Right.
right now.
You're
Hold on.
trying to. You're
They
trying
literally
to.
study All Right in colleges,
You're
gang.
You talking about they
They
you're
study
study
that
in
whole
trying
colleges,
album in
bro? What you,
colleges.
bro? They
go
study
ahead, Michael.
slavery. They study slavery in college.
Okay,
What the
so
fuck
you're
does that
trying
have to
to.
do with
You're
anything?
trying
Subliminally, what
to.
are you talking about?
That's not
You're
helping shit out.
so
Bro,
you're trying
Hey,
to.
where are
y'all
they
You're
need to
studying Lil
stop
Baby shit at?
entertaining this,
Where?
man.
Look at
Y'all need
this
to
shit.
stop entertaining this, man.
Are y'all kidding
so
me?
Who, bro?
I ain't
so
gonna lie,
you're
this
Go
gonna
trying
ahead,
to.
happen
You're
though
Scoob.
trying
too.
to compare. You're trying to compare one
I
song
ain't
to
gonna
an
lie, that
album.
is a
All
lot.
Right came
To
out
an
10
album.
years ago.
Come on,
To an
man.
album, bro.
Really in the
You're
streets
trying to
with
compare
it,
a song to an album.
All Right came out
man.
10 years
Search,
ago, though.
search. All right. Search. All right.
You compare? Why are you comparing a song from 2021 to a song in
Because
2015?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you
That ain't
why.
even worth. That ain't
Because
even
in
worth bringing
2020,
up.
hold on. Because in 2020, it was more. The Black Lives Matter movement got reignited. You don't know your history.
And they still you
And
You
guess
don't
What's
know
what?
that
your
have to
And
do
history.
with
This
wait,
shit
with,
was
wait,
with
wait,
All
cracked
wait.
Right?
4 years
Hold
ago.
on.
Black
I was
current.
organizing
You don't know your
protesting.
history.
What's
they
that have to
still
do with All
use
Right?
all
Protest in
right
four
for the
different
BLM
cities, bro.
movement.
In 4 different states. I organized protests in Black Lives Matter movement in 4 different states. So with that being said, I can actually tell you I was there. I was frontline, you feel me? I can actually show you me frontline of, you feel me,
So let me ask. Hold on. You
protesting.
want to talk about being front line?
So no, this ain't a
No, hold
comparison.
on, hold on. I'm saying
But go ahead,
because
you can. If you want to,
hold
I'm
on. In
here.
2015,
Absolutely. I'm
hold on.
listening.
See, we really going to talk about it now. In
No, hell
2015,
yeah, I'm here.
hold
Nigga, this
on.
is
In
great. Nigga, this is
2015, in
good. We both
2015,
black
hold
men
on. Wait,
talking
wait,
about being
wait, hold on,
frontline.
wait, wait. Hey, hold on. In 2015, what was the event that sparked the Black Lives Matter movement?
Are you
I'm
talking
not
about
trying.
the,
I'm
you
not trying to
talking
quiz
about
nobody on.
you talking about St.
I'm just
Louis,
asking. No,
Michael,
it was a Freddie Gray.
Freddie Gray?
Freddie
Oh,
Gray happened in where?
you sure it
Baltimore, right?
wasn't
Freddie Gray happened in Baltimore, right? Now let me ask the panel. Where am I from?
What that supposed to mean?
Come on. See now, ain't no what that's supposed to mean.
I'm saying what you saying, not to say what? What you was out there?
He
You
talking about
go
the
not
front
gonna
lines.
lie,
It was the Baltimore riots with the Freddie Gray. Now where am I from?
Baltimore.
Was
Come
you
on,
out
man.
there?
Come on, man. So hold on. He talking about
Was
being
you
on the
out there?
front lines though. You feel me? He's talking about being on the front line. So we can't do that. Now I would know for a fact if they was playing Kendrick. Wasn't
all right,
nobody. Hold on, time out, time out, time out.
okay. I'll let you talk. I'll let you
Hold on.
talk. I'll
Hold
let you
on. Let
talk.
Listen.
Crunch
I'll
talk.
let you talk.
Wasn't
No. I actually have a
listen, hold
response
on.
to that. No.
Wasn't
Crunch, I got a response to
nobody
that. I got a
playing
response to that.
Kendrick at the
Crunch,
riots? Come on, man.
crunch.
I'm
I got a
telling you. No,
response to
I'm telling you.
that. Kendrick.
Do you
Okay.
think you was
Well,
at
in
every single one?
2014,
He
hold on.
talking
In
like he was at
2014,
every
I'm
fucking
just
riot.
saying.
JoJo or
It ain't
some
like
shit.
you
you
heard it
said
riding down the
2015
street.
Baltimore,
Nothing on the
correct? But
news. Nothing.
It was
you
on the
led with
news.
incorrect information. You already led with incorrect information. I got you because listen, in 2014, Michael Brown was killed in St. Louis, Missouri. Actually, I was
You
in
changed the
Missouri.
year though. You changed the year.
It was 2014.
You changed the year.
I changed the year. It happened in 2014.
Hold on, bro.
You're
Hold on.
talking about
You changed the year when you
Bro,
brought up Lil
I'm
Baby.
saying we talking about 2015 though.
No, I thought we were talking about when the
what are
BLM riot
you
started.
talking about? You're trying to. I
The
don't even
song
know what you're
"All Right"
talking
came
about.
out in 2015. What you
I thought
mean?
we were talking about when the BLM riot started.
Hold on, no, talking
You're
about the
okay.
riots. The riots
So
started with the
anyway,
Freddie Gray because it started in Baltimore.
so they started in 2014 with Michael
No, the
Brown
riot. I'm
in
telling you,
St.
bro. Hold
Louis.
on. The riot
You're
started.
making
Drew, you cut me off or what, bro?
Let Crunch cook.
The riot started in
wrong.
Google is free. Just look
2015.
it up.
But he's wrong
Hold
because you
on.
remember Ferguson, Missouri in 2014 when Michael Brown died. I made
No,
a
no, no,
song.
no.
I made a song
I'm
about
talking
it.
about in 2015 when the riot started after because you're talking because I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying 2015 because you're saying that Kendrick his song "All
No,
Right"
okay.
was the face of the marches and stuff. I'm saying in 2015 the marches that was going on was sparked from the Freddie Gray.
Whoa.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
did
we're
you not?
saying that's one march.
Okay,
It
so
was
did
it
you
was
So
not?
how
multiple
we
So
going
did
to
marches.
you
You know,
use?
not
So
hear me?
even if you
Wait,
bring up
okay.
Ferguson,
Did you not? Did you hear me?
I'm
Did
saying
you
that's
not hear me
cool. That's
say
cool,
that
right? But
I've
how
been
you gonna
around
bring up
since
Ferguson
2014?
when that don't got nothing to do with Kendrick
So
album?
I'm telling you that I've been around since 2014 is what
But
I'm
bro.
time.
We talking. You
What
trying to
I'm
relate back
stating
to
is that
Kendrick though? I'm
I've been
talking about
involved with
Kendrick,
I was involved with the movie
bro.
since
Drew, you're
2014.
not hearing me, bro.
So I
Hold on,
know
hold
He
on.
that.
telling you,
What's
bro.
going on?
Listen to
Listen, I'm
I
hold
not
know
on.
Kendrick
Black
did not
Cook.
drop. Kendrick did not drop all right in
that's not my
2014,
that's not
bro.
my
It is
point.
your
That's
point,
not my
bro. You're
point.
not
How you
listening
gonna
No,
say what
you're
his
trying.
point is?
because he just said that all right was the fit. Hold on, y'all.
No,
Hold on.
okay,
No, hold on. See,
okay, but
everybody talking at once. That's how people make it. You know what I'm saying? We can't hear what he's saying. He's saying that All Right was the anthem for the Black Lives Matter movement, but it wasn't out in 2014 when Ferguson happened.
My point was this. Okay, the only reason why I brought up. Okay, so the only reason. Okay, you spoke. You misheard. You
I'm saying, what
misunderstood.
is no. We talking about the song All Right, right or wrong.
All right, exactly. So hold on.
So when did All Right come out?
Let me tell you, because listen, you brought up saying that you were there before I was, which is untrue because
I
was
didn't
there
say
in
that. I didn't say
2014.
before you
No,
was.
actually, you did.
I didn't say. I didn't say I was there before you was.
I've been involved with the
I
Black
didn't
Lives
deny
Matter
that you was on the front
movement.
lines. I never did that.
No. I know you didn't. You did not deny that. I know that. I know you didn't deny it. I told you what you said though. What you did say was that you were there before I was, which isn't true.
I didn't say that, bro.
No, I ain't say that.
Come on, fam.
So
now Kendrick Lamar, All Right, was released on
said,
June 30th, 2015.
With that being said,
so why are we talking about 2014?
It became the face of the movement.
All right, so what movement are you talking about?
Why does the year matter? The Black Lives Matter
because
movement.
The song wasn't even out in 2014. That's what I'm saying.
But it was out in 20. But the thing was,
he's saying the song became the face of the movement.
Even
it
out.
became the face of the movement. About? You're trying to twist my words, and you're not going to do.
He said it became the face of the movement.
It became the face of the movement. It does not matter.
Playing All Right at anthems and rallies in 2015 to 16.
Everybody's saying that, but
that was happening, bro.
Yeah, you're the only one saying that didn't happen.
No. I'm not. No, I'm saying that. Listen, maybe we had a misunderstanding, bro. The reason why I brought up the riots in 2015 is because I know that year is when riots had started again, and nobody was playing Kendrick. Period.
Yes, they were.
Period.
But they were.
Period. Period. That's what
it was literally the face of the movement.
You were just on YouTube. Search it on YouTube,
bro.
Y'all wasn't the only people rioting.
Prince, you just search Lil Baby on YouTube. Search them chanting "All Right" at the riots on YouTube.
No, hold on. I'm saying this.
Now search it.
Hold on.
Thank you. That's all.
Search it. Come on, search it. You're on YouTube right now.
I'm
search
telling
it.
you this, bro.
You said nobody was doing it. Search it right now on YouTube.
That was not. Hold on. I'm not gonna say nobody wasn't playing it.
No. Search it on YouTube.
Hold on. I'm saying,
search it on YouTube right now.
Listen.
Let facts tell us. Let facts tell us.
Y'all saying it was the anthem. That's cap.
No, let facts tell us.
It was the face of the movement. It was an anthem.
Yes, it was.
Y'all saying it was an anthem for the whole movement. Like it was a theme song for the movement. That's cap.
Yeah, that's
cap. Because think about it. If you saying that it started, the riot started in 2013, 14, how the hell was it an anthem when the song ain't come out?
Because the riot,
the song dropped when the song came out. It was the main song for the whole.
Crunch, you on your computer right now, bro. Do me a favor, Crunch. Do me a favor, Crunch. Crunch, get on Google, bro, and type in what was the anthem of Black Lives Matter. Type in what was the anthem of Black Lives Matter on Google right now.
Hold on, this circles back to the Lil Baby.
Show us what was the anthem on Google.
Hold on, this circles. Hold
on. Search what?
This circles back to Lil Baby.
That shit dead ass do say all right too. It do say all right.
This circles back to Lil Baby. Hold on.
Anthem for Black Lives
I just looked it up. That shit said all right.
Look, this circles back to Lil Baby. So, look, it says the Black Lives Matter movement did start in 2013 with the Trayvon Martin joint. Now it says hold on. See, because y'all said I was lying about it reignited in 2020. So it says in 2020
you said it started in 2015.
No, y'all said I was lying about that. Right?
Crunch.
Hold on, I said it reignited in 2020.
Hey, Crunch, was All Right an anthem? Yes or no? Was it the anthem? Was it the anthem?
Hold on. Y'all said it was a theme song for the movement.
Hey, Crunch, what was All Right an anthem? Yes or no?
Y'all said it was a theme song.
Just Google the
Hold on. See,
was All Right an anthem?
Y'all want me to say this? Now when I said that it reignited in 2020, y'all said I was capping. Now in 2020, it says the 2020 wave of Black Lives Matter protests were triggered by the unaliving of George Floyd. So that's what I was about to say. That George Floyd, when that came out in 2020, Lil Baby went single-handedly front lines, and the bigger picture, the message. I'm saying the message in that song is better. It's more of an activist song.
We talk about nothing, bro, because that's subjective.
All right. I'm telling y'all the truth. What y'all talking about?
What the anthem of Black Lives Matter was.
Bro, it didn't have no theme song, bro. Y'all making it a gimmick. Y'all make it sound like Black Lives Matter was a gimmick.
Search it, Crunch.
Bro, what do you mean?
I'm searching it right now.
Doing the same thing by propping up this Lil Baby song, my nigga.
Hold on. So let me ask you this question, right?
Crunch, you right, bro.
Let me ask you, hold on. I'm searching it right now. I'm gonna put it on the screen. If I get exposed, it is what it is. Look, y'all remember we learned about the civil rights movement, right? That we shall overcome. And
did you say civil rights, niggas?
No, hold on.
Well,
y'all remember the original? I'm saying back in the day. Y'all remember those marches from back in the day?
Why are you talking about civil rights?
Listen.
No, let him yap. Let him yap. He might.
Y'all ain't pay attention in class. I get it. So look, when they was talking about we shall overcome and stuff and marching, Are y'all saying that that's how niggas was with the Kendrick song, bro?
We said search it on Google.
Oh
And
my
that is
god,
what they
y'all
was
some
doing.
Like that with
liars,
that. We
bro.
Search
gonna
it
be
on
all
Google,
right,
Crunch.
Crunch.
Y'all
Hey,
some
Crunch.
liars, bro.
Search it
Nobody
on
was
Google.
singing
You
"No
might
We
be
Gonna Be All
outside,
Right" with the
Craig.
Black Lives
Yo,
Movement.
it's,
I'm not gonna lie, the lyrics
Bro,
even
I'm
match
sick
up.
of
Nobody
y'all.
Yes,
was
they
singing "No
were.
We
That's
Y'all
Gonna
not
Be
hear
All
what I'm
right.
Right" with
saying.
the Black
Listen,
Bro,
Lives
I'm
Movement.
done.
I'm saying. Do y'all remember what the, when they was marching on Washington? We shall overcome. Now listen, are y'all trying to sit here and tell me that during the Black Lives Matter movement, niggas was rapping
We
Kendrick
gonna
out
be
rap?
all
Yes,
right.
we gonna be all
That's
right.
what people were
No, they
saying.
wasn't. They
We
was
gonna be
rapping that
all
little
yes,
baby
they
song, bro.
was. And they were saying,
They
Y'all
was
they were
rapping
sick.
that
Who
little
you
saying,
think
baby
they
search
was,
song,
it,
bro?
bro.
In
Crunch.
figurative black and white.
Show us the
Nobody
search,
probably
Crunch.
ain't
Show
heard
us
that.
the Google search.
Kendrick
Y'all
was
can't
not
hear
a
you.
part of
Like
the
Niggas
that's
was
Black
not even
laughing
Lives
that little
accurate.
Movement,
baby
bro.
when
Show
he
us
dropped
the
that.
Tell him
Google
dead
Niggas
search.
was
ass,
laughing
bro.
at him. Nobody took that song serious, my nigga.
I feel it.
Niggas was not taking that song laughing at him. Nobody took that song serious, my
I
nigga.
feel it.
Niggas was not taking that song serious.
It's
What
bigger than
song?
black and white.
Show
Niggas
us
was
the
laughing
Google
at that
search.
Nobody,
nigga.
I
Ain't never
heard a
heard
white girl
it.
playing that song.
That ass,
Hey,
it was a
I
white
had a
girl.
little
Niggas
white
took that
girl
shit
playing
serious.
that
Niggas was
song.
laughing at the nigga.
I had a little white girl playing that
Look what I
song.
just found.
Oh, also, I'm not
Look
gonna
at
lie,
that.
Crunch. I
Listen to what
found
you
this
saw.
thing. Humble was played in like 5 TV shows and movies. I looked it up a
Oh,
few times.
you talking about like Breaking Bad and like
I
one
cut you, bro.
One of them
Yeah,
being
you got cut
Grey's
so
Empire.
Anatomy.
Wait,
hard.
wait, wait,
Yeah,
So
wait,
so
Humble
wait.
hold
was
on. We
played
gonna
in
talk about it right
Next
now.
subject.
One of
wasn't
them
Humble
being
played
Bro,
in
he will
Brokeback
not.
Mountain?
Cool. You had Be Free.
Crunch.
it was played
Scroll all the
Show
way
us the
down like
Google
that.
search. You skipping
Why he
around,
scroll
Crunch.
all the way down
You
like
trying
that?
not to show us on purpose, Crunch.
Why
It's
he
right
scroll
there.
all the way down?
I'm saying why ain't they got it? Why ain't they got Kendrick's song mixed in?
Why he scroll all the way past it?
Why he smiling so fucking
Why
hard?
he?
Because he
It's right
lying.
there.
He
Look, you can
scrolled
see it.
past it.
This
You're
is
not gonna show
wild.
us
It's
the
right
top.
above show
That's
more.
hold on.
Hey, look,
Show
I'm
us,
gonna tell you what it
Crunch.
it's
show.
right above
Hold
show
on.
more.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what it show. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you
Look,
what it
look,
show.
look above. Look at show more and look above it. It said
Listen,
here's a
I
breakdown
don't
of why. All right.
now
Was
listen.
bumping that song like
Hold
that,
on.
bro.
Now hold on. Before I show y'all what it show at the top, let me ask you one question, right? When it comes down to AI, artificial intelligence, is that false?
Oh my
Deceptive?
God, bro. Show us the top,
No,
Hold
bro.
on,
no.
hold on,
Oh
hold on,
my
hold on.
God. Just
This
show
Hold
nigga
us.
start
on,
talking about AI. Yo.
Wait, let him
I'm
answer.
gonna tell you why I'm talking about
Just
AI.
show.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm talking about. Do y'all think AI is false information for the most part? Like deceptive information?
I
You
mean, it
got
depends
All right,
what
For
it
all right,
is.
cool.
sure.
wait,
All right,
hold
cool.
on,
That's
hold
fine.
on.
Depends
Bro,
on the
Crunch, you
question
funny.
Wait,
you
I
no,
ask.
swear to
can
God,
we
Crunch
talk? Can we
funny.
talk? Can we talk?
Yeah, it can be. It can be.
So
It can be.
so this is what it says on the actual article.
Okay.
You got J. Cole Be Free. Y'all remember that song? That song was
No, I
decent, all right.
don't
I
remember
don't
that
remember. I
song.
don't even know
So
the
hold
song
on.
was
All
alive.
right, cool.
Crunch.
Fine,
I don't
Show us the
remember
fine.
that
results, bro.
song.
So I'm about to show you
You
something.
trying to switch it
I'm
up,
about to show
bro.
you something. The
I don't
only
remember
listen,
none of these
listen, bro.
songs.
Hold on. The only thing that shows Kendrick Lamar all right is AI.
No, it's not.
Is
No, no,
AI.
you gotta hit that link.
So
No,
we
no,
No,
gonna
you
it's
gotta hit
believe.
not.
that
Hold on.
link.
So
No, that's what I was
we
gonna
gonna
say.
believe AI over
No, that's what I was gonna
real
say.
articles that was out at that time.
Crunch,
Hey,
crunch,
this
crunch,
nigga
crunch,
Harvey
crunch.
don't
Hold
nobody
on,
know
crunch.
none
Hold
of
on,
I
these
crunch.
just
songs.
read an
That's what I was
This is
article
gonna
a
say.
this is
how
an
That's what I
all
was gonna
AI.
right
say.
This is an
became an
You gotta
AI
anthem
look
for
at
over
this.
Black Lives
No,
Matter
you gotta look
protest.
artificial
at
I'm
this.
literally
intelligence.
looking
It's
at an
not. It's
article
not
right
real.
now, gang.
It's
Hey,
not
I'm
real.
looking at
hold on,
Rolling Stone
crunch,
article right now.
crunch.
It's all
AI
fake
Yeah,
is
news.
me
the
too.
thing.
How
Crunch.
all
Let's
right
just
Hold
say it
on.
became
did.
an
Let's just
anthem
say
for
it did.
Black
It
Lives
was
Matter
a
This is
theme
movement.
song,
AI
right?
though.
Damn.
This
AI
is
isn't
AI.
the
I'm
thing.
looking
Isn't
at a
Let's
AI
just
real
say
life
it
like
wasn't a
something?
theme
article.
song,
So
right,
this is
I'm
Crunch?
looking at
AI.
a real life
Hold
article,
But
gang.
Crunch, let's
AI,
just say
get
it
that
wasn't
shit
a
from
theme song,
articles.
Hey,
right?
hold on.
Black
Can I say
Lives Matter
something?
was a scam, bro.
All
Facts.
right, bro. Hold on, bro.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, it
Can I
was a
he
wait,
just
wait,
a
scam,
wait?
part
but
of a
I mean, what I got
scam,
to do with
bro.
anything?
I mean,
Damn.
that's
Can I?
But hold
fine.
on.
He's a
Hold on.
part of
Hey,
a
Let's
hey,
go.
Bro,
scam.
Let's
Like
go.
the
he's a part of
movement,
a
the
scam,
movement
bro.
wasn't wasn't a
Google.
scam. The
Look,
organization was a
I
scam.
got
It's
a
a
point to that.
difference, my
I got a
nigga.
point to that. I got a point to that. Listen.
Yeah, the organization wasn't. No,
You
but the
gotta
organization wasn't the
you gotta
actual like
believe in a
marches and
scam.
stuff though.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
niggas
Yeah, the
truly
movement
believed
wasn't a
in it.
No,
scam.
exactly. You
Right.
can't
You
say
gotta believe in
a
the
movement is a scam. That don't even
That's
make
what
niggas.
I'm
sense.
You gotta
saying,
get
bro.
people
And
to believe
the
in the
The
people
scam.
niggas who
that
had the
did it was
organization was
embezzling
Not
buying
that.
money.
houses
Yeah,
with
not
the
that.
money
Yeah,
and
not the
shit.
actual
They was
No,
movement.
embezzling money. It was a
and I'm not gonna
scam.
lie to you. Hold on, most of the money was appropriated for the right things. Let's not
Yep.
try to act like the
Yep.
entire
What's
thing
your
was
thoughts on
like
that, Crunch?
Bro, they bought $3 million
like most of the money
houses.
was
Stop the cap
appropriated for the
already,
right
man.
things.
So I'm
It's
just
like not
saying, man. No, hold on. Let's get back to the top. They try to switch topics now. The AI. This AI.
no,
Yeah.
Gang, I'm looking at real life articles saying the
Crunch,
same
that's what I
thing.
was gonna say about the AI.
AI
Look,
gets that
it's
shit from
not
articles.
Been
AI
lost the
that's
It's
giving
argument.
just
you
I'm
it's
sad,
not
gone.
bro.
You
AI
lost
that's
today,
giving
buddy.
you the
This shit
answers.
sad,
It's
bro.
giving
All right,
you
show me the
the
videos of them.
information from the
Show me
links.
the videos of them rapping.
This the first L I
Don't
seen you
stop.
take,
Hold on,
Crunch. It's
Crunch.
been
No,
Go
shit.
get
No,
you
I
some
no.
pit
I
tires.
listen.
Crunch, you know he taking
I'm
L for
cooking.
that, man.
I'm cooking right now. I'm
He
cooking
didn't
right
take so
now.
I'm cooking right now. Hey, I
Hold
fuck, I
on.
fuck with
Y'all
his
show
mindset,
me.
bro. Oh
Y'all
God,
show
as long as I
me
think I'm
where they
right.
was.
You
Hey,
good,
Kendrick
bro.
was
For
never a
sure.
king. Kanye is right,
Crunch.
bro.
Y'all
That
show me where they
link,
was marching at.
bro, Crunch,
We already disproved that with
that search
2017.
you
Show me what they
showed
was marching with
wasn't
it though.
that wasn't an AI answer.
Yes, it was. AI overview.
So
No,
Crunch, I worked in
it's
AI.
not like looking up Chat
Crunch, I
GPT
work
and
in
putting in a
AI.
question. That you looking something up and it's giving you an answer from a different link. It's giving you the link it got the answer from.
No,
It's
you're
not
not
an
hearing me.
AI answer by
Crunch.
itself. It's
You're
not
not
like
hearing
Chat
me, dog.
GPT.
So hold
It's a
on.
Yeah, you
summary.
didn't scroll down on
It's a
purpose
summary.
because it
It's a
shows
summary
that.
of
So hold on. I'm trying to find it though.
It's
Crunch.
on Roll of Thumbs.
Crunch. I
Look what I
Click
worked
on
searched
the
on
link.
YouTube
Click on
though.
the link. You
Yeah, I
can
was
click
gonna
on the
say
link.
if you could
Hold
just
on. Look
click
what I
that
searched
link
on
right there.
It's
YouTube
on
though.
Show
Rolling
what the
Why are
Stones.
you
It's
on
on
YouTube? Why
Complex.
are we on? Bro, oh
You
my
told me to
god, bro.
search it. Hold on. I said, all right,
All right, nigga. Look,
I'm not
all
Type
saying
right,
in,
nigga.
nothing.
You
all
look
right.
I'm
YouTube.
not
All
saying no
right,
Type
like.
look.
in Black
Man,
Lives
I'm
Matter.
gone,
I'm not
man. You
saying
been
none of that,
Type
lost,
bro.
in
bro.
Black Lives Matter.
I'm not saying none of that.
Turn marching into Black Lives Matter.
You want me to edit the man? Come on, fam.
Yeah,
What you mean?
do it.
Edit, look it up.
That's
Yeah.
crazy,
What do you
fam. You
need,
want me to
nigga? It
edit
got
the whole
Tennessee
search?
State
Yo, just look
University
it
playing
up.
that
You want me
shit.
to edit the whole search, fam?
It got marching bands playing it, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
HBCUs.
Where the Black Lives Matter march?
What
Just
you
put
mean?
Black
That's
Lives
culture.
Matter.
Our point is this culture. HBCUs is playing it
So
for
you
marching bands.
see
That's
you
culture.
switching the whole
Search
goalpost.
Black Lives
That's
You
Matter.
cannot be
loud,
talking
bro.
about
That's
switching the
loud,
goalposts,
bro.
Y'all
We
gang.
talking
said
about
they
Nigga,
culture,
was
your
bro.
marching in the
goalposts went
streets.
from north, south,
Hey,
east to west, my
bro,
nigga.
can't even
You
Bro,
cannot
keep
I'm
talk
straight
cooking.
about
face
I'm
shit.
shit.
cooking.
bro,
I'm
if
cooking
you
y'all
don't
right
think
now,
that's
bro. It's
culture,
getting
bro, I
bad for
went
y'all.
to
Clutch is
the
cooking.
I
Well,
went
Bro,
to
how
can't
that
even keep a straight.
Come on,
I
man.
went
I
to
ain't
the
even gonna.
Black Lives
I went to
Matter.
the March of the Bands with the Bethune Cookman and all them, bro. If you don't think them niggas playing Kendrick Lamar is part of the culture, I don't know what is, fam.
Little baby
That
Bro,
shit
saying,
what?
peaked.
bro.
Peaked.
But
Now what
even
I'm
if they
saying.
are playing,
No,
we
I'm
gonna
saying what
be
I'm
all
saying
right,
on here,
right?
bro. People edited some of the videos of the Jones and then put Kendrick song on top of it and post it on
What?
YouTube.
So you're coming from
They
basically
put Kendrick song on
you're
top of
just
it, put it on
like
Crunch,
YouTube.
I do see one video right
Yo,
here where they
Crunch,
chanting. All
bro.
right, hold on. I
Crunch.
see one video. I see one
Let's
video
say
right
they
here.
Nigga
are
will
playing that, right?
argue you to his grave, bro. This nigga
Let's
will
say they
not
are
stop.
playing that, right, Crunch? But now Kendrick is burning tattoos and chilling with Playboy Cardi. Get the fuck out of here.
Come on,
What are
man.
you talking about, bro? Kendrick never said he was perfect. That nigga's a gang member from West Side Power Road, bro.
He's not no
That's
gang
what I'm
He,
member,
saying. He's
bro.
a
him
hypocrite,
off.
bro.
yeah, I'm not.
From that. Hey, look, you
Kendrick
can't
Bro,
tell.
what do
You
you
said,
mean
can't tell me
hypocrite? He
nothing about
already
my
hold on,
said
hey,
don't
West
Drew.
look
Side.
up to him
You
and
can't
Miss
tell
Him
me.
Morale.
You can't
The
tell
album
me.
y'all
You
Nah,
can't
hate.
tell
yeah,
me
hey,
Why are we
nothing
Drew,
about
hey,
talking
my
about
Drew.
Morale.
Black Lives
You
Matter
can't
if
tell
he
me
said don't
nothing
look
about
up
How
my
you
to him?
gonna
Like,
surroundings.
wait?
You can't tell me
like
nothing.
why?
Look,
Why
Because
are
he
look,
we?
I
can,
know.
because
What's
he
the
can,
name of
because
all
he's
that?
fucking
Lives
black.
Matter.
Look,
Like,
What do you mean? Because he's
look,
black.
look,
I don't
look,
get
Drake
it.
look.
Black.
I
What are you
know.
talking about?
No.
Drake
I
Black
know.
though.
But if
Say,
you're
look,
taking other black
Yeah,
people,
but
I don't
Drake was
get it.
talking about
I know.
BLM
What's the
anthems,
name
my
of
But
all
hold
nigga.
on,
that?
What
hold
are
on.
you
See,
talking
this the
about?
thing though, because Drake not about to. What did Drake say? He said, "Gave back to the city and never said it if I didn't live it." But still, they try to tell you I'm not the realest. So Kendrick out here saying shit that he don't even be on. First of all, y'all say
Oh
he a
my
gang member,
god,
bro.
bro.
And they pushed him out of the
Bull.
car.
Oh my
Hold on,
god.
hold on,
Bull.
hold on.
Listen,
This
you
nigga
straying
giving
away
back
from
to
the
Bro,
the
music on
bro, bro,
purpose.
bro,
Hold
bro.
on. I'm gonna say it one more
When
time.
it got
Drake
when it
said,
got
hold
uncovered
on,
that
hey, look,
Kendrick
Drake said
donated
gave back to the city.
$100,000.
Drake said gave back to the city and never said it if I didn't live it. Kendrick got pushed out of the car on a mission on Good Kid, Mad City, and he said he was a good kid in a Mad City. Now we
Hey,
see him.
Crunch.
Now we
And
see him
Kendrick
talking.
got his
about
fuck,
what he was a
and
good
Drake got his
nigga, bro.
fucking
No,
foot
hold
pissed
on.
on. Somebody
Now we
Yo,
see
pissed
him.
on
Crunch.
Drake's foot. Why we not talking about
Hold
that?
on, hold on.
Listen. If you
Man,
don't
hold
really
on. Kendrick was trying
understand,
to get
listen. If
seduced
you
by
don't
P
understand
Diddy.
like culture,
Nah,
bro.
who
Yo,
Yo,
Kendrick was
cares?
Crunch.
getting
Bro,
Kendrick was getting
Look,
Drake
seduced
look,
by
got it.
look,
Drake got his
look.
foot pissed
Hey,
on
look,
in another
Kendrick,
year, my nigga,
Kendrick, look,
and didn't do shit.
look, yo, Kendrick was getting seduced by P Diddy, and J Cole had to come in and punch that man.
But
Hey, Crunch.
anyway,
Nigga, didn't Drake get bitch slapped by P Diddy?
hey
What
yo,
you
so
talking about, dog?
anyway,
That nigga Drake got
yo,
bitch slapped by P Diddy.
Bro, you're not hearing what I'm saying.
Oh my god, nah, I'm
yeah,
not
you
hearing what you're
gotta,
saying,
you
bro.
My
gotta,
point. My point in
That nigga
bringing it
Diddy
up.
smacked the fucking.
My
I
point
can't
in
even
bringing
say
it
black
up.
meat that nigga. I don't know what he is.
Yo,
Listen.
Kendrick was like,
He
hey,
slapped the
yo,
shit
Dirk.
out
I'm
that
gonna tell you
nigga.
why though. Maybe he slapping
Kendrick was
because
like,
Drake
"Don't
wasn't
let
with
me
none of
out."
that. Drake wasn't with none of that fruit ball stuff, man.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, but he let a
Drake
nigga
is.
piss on his leg.
I'm
What are
not
you
gonna
Oh, he
talking
lie,
about?
got
bro.
We ain't
slapped.
here
That
talking about
man
He
Kendrick.
Drake
let a
was
nigga
on,
piss on
bro.
his leg.
Now, I'm
Drake
gonna
is
tell you
on
this.
Bro, that
camera.
ain't
Drake,
even
hold on. I'm gonna tell
validated
you
though.
this. Drake is
Man,
more similar. Drake is more similar to Tupac than Kendrick.
Drake is on camera
Tupac would
flipping
not
his
let a
weed
nigga piss on
around.
his leg.
Hey,
Stop that
why
shit,
y'all
bro. That
just
nigga
let
would
this
have been
nigga
dead.
troll
Drake
y'all
is
like
more
this?
similar to
That nigga
Tupac.
would have
I
been
don't know.
dead,
Hey,
bro.
anyway,
No,
next
no,
question. You lost.
Crunch.
Nigga, next.
I'm gonna
Hey,
say
yo,
this.
hold
I'm
on.
gonna
You
say
Why
lost,
we
this.
nigga.
skipping over
Nigga,
You
bro.
Kendrick?
lost.
The
Next,
average
bro.
But
human can
Crunch,
beat Drake
Crunch.
without security, gang. I'm telling you, bro. This
No,
nigga's
I'm
a
gonna say
bitch.
this. Kendrick is more similar to Pac because Pac had on the thong on Digital Underground stage, bro. Don't forget that.
That's kind of
Think about
crazy.
in
How Drake be paying
2015,
his
To Pimp a
nails?
Butterfly
I was
was
just talking about
dropped.
their career.
His
To Pimp a
nails?
Butterfly
I was
was
just talking about
dropped.
their career
You talking about
wise,
how Drake
like
be paying his nails?
because no, I was saying that because Tupac and Drake used to be acting before they was rapping.
Bro,
Right,
Drake had a
right.
whole
On
bar
that
mitzvah,
aspect,
bro.
yeah.
He is not part of us. Bar mitzvah.
You
Come
said
on,
what?
dog.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I used
Yeah,
to date a
bar
little Jew.
mitzvah.
I
Hold
used to
on.
date
What's
one
wrong
of
with
them.
being
Hey, I
Jewish? I
used to
thought
date one of
Kendrick
them.
said that
No,
he
there's
was
No,
nothing
bar
wrong
Jewish.
with
mitzvah is a part of
Hold
that's
on,
your
hold
not
on, hold
there's
on,
religion.
hold
nothing
on,
wrong
hold
with
on. I
being
thought that
Jewish.
Kendrick
Part
said
of
that
your
he was.
Ain't nothing
religion.
wrong with
But
Don't
being
get me.
listen,
Hey,
Jewish.
hold on.
don't
This the
get us
thing though,
blocked.
I thought
So
Kendrick
you
said, "Hey Drew, I thought Kendrick said that he was an Israelite though."
Hey, hold on. I never said there was nothing wrong with being
But they
Jewish.
say that Israelites is the
yeah,
real
he a
Jews.
Hebrew Israelite.
I never said you strawmanning the hell
Yeah,
out of me.
But they say that
he a
Israelites
Hebrew
is the real
Israelite.
Jews
My
though.
dad. Hey, look. Yeah, and that's fine.
So what's wrong with being Jewish?
No one said
He,
anything. No one said
I'm
nothing
not.
about that.
I'm
No one
gonna
said it
be
was
honest with
So
wrong.
you. I'm gonna be
really,
honest
if
with
Sound
you.
if
like
Drake is
Kanye
Jewish,
out
Yeah,
that
here.
yeah.
mean
I
he
don't know what you're
really
trying to
that mean
say.
he really one of us. If he's
My
Jewish,
uncles. Hold on. My dad, Hebrew Israelite.
think
I'm
about
not
it.
gonna lie.
Think about it.
They
Jesus,
follow.
So
y'all know
no,
They
Jesus.
wait. Hold
Y'all know
on. Hold
Jesus
my
on.
was
brother,
Jewish, right?
my
The
Though.
hubby,
type
my,
of
That
my
no,
part.
the
brother
type
Hebrew
of
Exactly.
Israelite.
Jewish
Hey,
God
you're
you
bless
talking
him,
cooking,
about,
bro.
Crunch.
and
You
wait,
Y'all
cooking,
you
know
know what's
Crunch.
Jesus was
Hey,
crazy?
hold
Jewish
up.
though.
You
So
Yeah,
cooking,
you know what's
Hold
Crunch.
up,
crazy?
Crunch.
but I'm just
Crunch.
saying he was
Cooking,
Jewish.
Crunch.
My
So
ex
hold on,
was
hold on, hold on, bro. We gonna
So what
my
we
ex is
said? You
Jewish, and
cooking,
then
Crunch.
see
my brother
because
dad Hebrew
Kendrick see
Israelite.
what Kendrick like to do is he like to mock Jesus. So we're gonna do that. Then we can't get mad at Drake for being Jewish because Jesus was Jewish.
What?
What are
Facts.
we talking about? And
I'm not gonna
do
Yo,
you
lie.
this
know
nigga
what
Crunch
Jewish
funny.
people
Crunch
hate?
funny as hell,
Crunch
bro.
make
I
I
it
ain't
was
even gonna
gonna
funny.
lie.
say he just
Crunch
look
Wait,
funny
at
as
no,
you
shit,
know
bro.
how
Jewish
to
people
twist some
hate
shit.
Jews.
Nigga Crunch a
Jesus, right?
comedian.
Bro, we shouldn't.
Crunch in the kitchen cooking right now.
Hey, no, but
Yeah, you tripping, bro.
the
I don't even
irony of
want to
what
talk
you're
Jesus
to you.
was
talking
Jewish though.
about, the
But
Hebrew
who
Israelites
contributed
that
more
you're
to hip
The
talking
hop?
about.
irony,
Wait,
Who
the
wait, the
contributed
Hebrew
irony
more to hip
Israelites
of
hop?
what
that
you're
you're
talking
talking
about
about.
is that Jewish people hate Jesus.
No, who
What?
contributed more to who
Yeah, they
contributed more
do.
to hip hop?
They don't believe that he's the. They
Drake or
don't believe
Kendrick?
he's the
No,
son
I'm
of
saying
God,
his
and they
religion. He was
believe that.
Jewish though.
I
Crunch.
understand. I
They're
understand
talk
religion,
okay,
bro.
but the type of Jewish you're talking
But
about and the type of Jewish that Drake is are two different types of Jewish. You
How
know
you
that,
know?
right? What do you? You can
Yeah,
look it up,
Kendrick was
nigga.
because
rocking
I
too.
know,
Yeah, I mean,
So now we
because
talk.
look
my
it
dad
up.
and my
Now we
brother
going
was
to
one, and
see,
then my
man. This
ex
ain't
was the
right.
other.
No, bro, you could look it up.
Finish him, Crunch.
Now we
Because
gonna downplay somebody's religion,
hold on,
man. Come on.
No,
let me handle
that's
this. Let me handle this.
crazy.
Say no, say
Let me
no.
get this.
That's
Hold on.
crazy.
But Crunch,
Let me
who do you
get
think
this.
contributed
Let me
more
get
to
this.
hip hop, Drake or Kendrick?
Hold on, I
Drake,
know this.
Exactly.
Crutch, I know this.
Drake.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
So what?
If
You said what?
anything, they're pretty equal in contribution. Like,
Nah.
Nah,
keep it a
Drake.
buck.
Hey,
Drake
Crunch,
got
Because
why you
more.
look,
think so?
look.
Why you think so?
Okay, well, Drake has been something as like a culture that we can people. There's a group of a subset of us that we could look up to Drake, right? But there's also a subset of us that are like, we're never gonna accept Drake slash Drake is always gonna be the butt end of a joke. So in terms of culture influence, he's not just something to look up to. He's something that's kind of he's looked at as almost like an opposition at the same time. So he's what is that word called? He's not a is it a polarizing figure? Maybe it is.
Opposer.
It's something like that.
I
He's
was.
one of those.
I mean, I was gonna say Drake. He did more for hip hop because he got more. It's like it's a long list. He got more hits than Kendrick for his rap hits. I do believe his catalog is more consistent over time. But
No, it's not.
this the important part. This the important part though. He put more rap artists on.
He
I'm
put
saying
more
That
he
is
rap
true.
artists
That
And,
is
on.
and
true.
Drake did giveaways. He was getting one of his biggest
That is
songs.
true. That is
God's
true.
plan.
yeah,
He
and he did a
gave away stuff.
giveaway. Yep.
And God's plan.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he be putting rap artists on, but he apparently got one of the biggest ones out of here in
Drake
X.
gave out $30 million to people throughout his whole career. It's
And then
Yeah.
crazy.
also
I mean, no,
remember he
that's
could
raw.
Meek
I'm not gonna
Mills
lie.
first.
And
Everybody
that's
talk
why
about the
Kendrick,
Pusha
that's why
T,
I
but
still
they
also
forget
say
that
keeps his
he went at
domain
Meek
private.
Mills.
and
He
that's
could
why I also say his influence has to be up there with Kendrick. Kendrick wouldn't be responding to a nigga that doesn't have like the same type of or like as much as influence as he does in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bro, Kendrick been
No, he
running the
definitely
whole
has.
coast for the
He has a
last
huge influence on the culture.
15
It's just
years.
a negative
that's
influence
what
on
I'm
the
saying.
culture.
It's
Man,
like we
Kendrick
can't
nice
say
though, man.
Crazy.
It's just like
we could say whatever we want
Oh
about
yeah, that
Drake.
is
Oh,
right.
he's
Plus,
corny,
he
this,
did
that, and
keep
the
me,
third. But
before Pusha
Drake
T.
was literally
And then just
in
like,
a rap group
Nah, Kendrick hard. I mean,
Kendrick
Drake is
gave
hard.
Lil Wayne.
Drake is
gave
hard, but like he's corny, bro. Like
Kendrick
the nigga,
gave Drake his flowers, bro. You can't forget that. He was
nigga,
giving
I'll
him
never
They used
listen.
to say,
I'll never listen to
let me
Lil
tell
Because
you,
Wayne
hey,
for
everyone
look,
7
has to.
I'm
grades.
gonna tell
It's
you somebody
impossible.
that they used to say was corny. Also, Common.
Who?
That nigga still a cornball. He's hard though.
They used to say he was corny, but ain't
Yeah,
nobody
but he
try to put him
hard.
out the culture and shit.
I
Cause
ain't
he's from
hear.
the culture.
I ain't hear who he said though.
this
Who?
whole
What rapper?
culture
It's cause
narrative just
Common. It's
started
cause
with Kendrick.
Common is
Common,
from the culture.
Common,
Oh,
This
Common.
whole culture narrative about Drake not being a part of the culture is Kendrick's whole play, bro.
But
That
it's
was
true.
No,
Hey,
it
somebody
wasn't.
said,
No,
hey, hey,
okay,
Bella
it's
said nobody
true
hated
and
on
not
comment,
true
or
at the
maybe it's just
same
me that
time.
think he corny.
Okay,
But
it's
it's
true and not
true.
true at the
Even
same time
Cypher Tear hated on
because
Common. What are you talking
Where did
about?
he lie?
to be a mulatto like person in general is like it's already a fight in the culture of black people. Like people already start saying stuff about you if you're light skinned, whether it's good
Yeah, that's
or bad.
colorism, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Immediately he's part of the culture
It's
just being
not.
a light
It's not
skinned.
because of that. It's because he's from Canada. He was raised in Canada. That's the reason. He's part of the
I
culture. They have
don't
different
know, but
cultural experiences.
Canada has a
Every
lot of like
country
Caribbean. Hold on, Canada has a large Caribbean population that has a
that's
lot of
that's
influence
not the
from the
that's
Caribbean. It's like a
that's
lot of
not the
the shit.
United
Wait.
States.
A lot of the I'm Haitian. A lot of the lifestyle that you see from down here, it like just like southern what you call it, kind of like
Come on,
southern
come on,
what do
because
you
you're
call
wrong.
it?
Go
The
ahead.
southern population with the Caribbeans and well whatever gangs, whatever you want to say. That's how
What are you
that same
talking
shit
about?
happens up in Canada. His dad is literally
Okay,
Jamaican.
all right. So culture is not only defined by gangs. So
I
that's
never said that. I don't know what you.
I know you didn't say that.
If
Okay,
gang is
I
the
know you
only
didn't say
Where did that
word,
come
that.
like
from?
if
I
gang
know
is
you
the
didn't say
only
that.
word that you heard in the entire
I
thing
didn't
I just
know.
said, that's your
I'm
fault.
trying to
You weren't listening.
respond.
That's your fault.
May I please refute what you said because I have more
You're not
defense after
refuting
what
what I
you said.
said. You said
No,
I
I'm
just said
trying to speak.
gangs
I didn't even get to finish my sentence,
because
right?
you just you
Okay,
starting
so
off
listen.
bad.
Okay, so listen. So like I said, okay, so therefore, to make you feel better, there are different areas within the culture. Gangs aren't the only thing in the culture, so
I
that's
never.
okay. Okay, well,
Whoa.
you don't have to say that. You
That's
don't
not
have
what
to
I'm
say that. You
specifying.
don't
I
have to
said that as
specify
just
that.
one
I'm
throwaway
going
thing.
in on
That's
your
not
topic
okay,
as a whole.
brother.
You said a lot, so let me
Gangs
respond.
are the cancer of the
You
culture,
said
bro.
a lot,
That's the
so let
exact
me
okay,
respond.
but that's what I'm
I'm not
saying.
okay, okay,
They
and I'm
have
responding to you.
multiple facets of the culture, the
I
bad and the
understand
good.
that's not what you
I'm
said.
not
I'm
saying I'm
responding
not.
to what you
Oh
said.
Hey, let
God.
these niggas go one by one, bro.
All right,
Bro,
This
go
shit ain't
ahead.
never gonna stop.
please let me respond.
Go ahead.
Okay, so again, like I said, gangs are not the only thing in our culture. Our culture is very much like we're not a monolith and so on and so forth. You understand
Right,
that?
bro.
I understand you said that. Now, when you say culture, when you say that Canada has this and Canada has that and the Caribbeans aren't, when he says you're not a part of culture, hip hop started in the United States. You have to understand the UK has plenty. The
So,
UK has plenty. Hold on, the UK has plenty of Caribbean influence there. They are not the same culture as us. We are all different countries, bro.
but we're
We have different
intertwined, is my
experiences.
point.
We have different experiences. He grew up
Yeah,
with.
we
He
do.
did not grow up in America with his father. He would come and visit, but he did not grow up here.
That's fair.
They are different places. We are not from the same place. We can't have the same culture as someone who has a
Let me
completely
dispute
different
that,
way of
Drew.
living.
We're different places. We can't have the same culture.
Oh
So
man, let
if
me
I'm from,
dispute that real
hold on,
fast.
hold on, no. So me being from America, I have different experiences. I have a different culture.
Yes, your family
No,
from
no.
Haiti
Chill.
has a different
You
experience
said
than
let you
you have
talk. So let me
than you
talk.
have
Hold
here.
on. You said let you talk. So let me talk. So me being
You
a
definitely
Haitian
have
from
different
America,
experiences.
right? Comparative to a Canadian, Canadian Haitian, right? Well, how would their culture be different? Can you tell me?
I mean, I'm not from Canada, but yes, okay. Ethnically, they're foods first and foremost. The people that they're around,
Whoa.
hold on. The other races and ethnicities that they're around and surrounded by, because Canada is one of the most diverse places in the entire world. Actually, I do understand the range of diversity in Canada. I do understand that. But my
Yeah.
point, you have a different thing going on, different socioeconomic factors, different 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 uh, racial issues, so on and so forth. Different cultures as a whole, the foods that they eat, the music that they listen to, the accents that they have. There's a billion different ways that we be culturally different than them.
I
It's
mean, I
completely
guess
different.
you
But let
could
me
make
ask you this.
slight
It's
differences,
Let me
completely
ask
but
you
different.
this. Let me ask
they're
you this,
still
Drew.
gonna be eating
Yes, we're
bun
all.
and
Hold on,
plantains
Armin.
and shit.
Hold on, Armin. Let me ask Drew this.
You're, you're
Is
talking
Drake's
about
dad?
plantains. We're
Hold
talking
Yeah,
about
on,
because
eating
they're
Drew.
plantains.
Haitian. I'm
Drew,
talking about
go ahead,
culture,
Hold
bro.
on,
Haitian
What's up,
Drew.
culture.
Jigga? What's
How
up,
does
Jigga?
Haitian
Let me
culture
ask
What's
you
up,
this,
change
Jigga?
Drew.
What's
between
Let
up,
the
me ask
Jigga?
you this,
states?
Drew. Is Drake's dad not from Memphis?
Okay, I understand already.
Pause
Yes,
up
yes,
then.
yeah,
Relax.
yes.
So
It does
relax.
make
He's
sense.
part of
But
the
even
culture. He
that,
was
but
in Memphis from a
like
Is
kid.
we
Drake
don't
from
even have to
Memphis?
go that
So,
far.
Is
so,
Drake
Drake,
from
so
like,
again,
Memphis?
so
bro,
again, so
like having a large Caribbean population is one of like the biggest things, especially on
we
the
don't
East
have a
Coast of
large
America.
Caribbean.
That's part of Black American culture, Caribbean, having Caribbean
My
population.
father's Jamaican, so I understand. I have Jamaican roots, bro.
That's
I
what I'm saying.
understand.
That's a big thing in the East Coast. That's like
So
big.
again,
That's what are you
so
saying? That's black. That's like
my
black.
Like
my
saying
family's from
Jamaica
Atlanta,
Queens
and
is
and I
not part of the
understand
culture. It's
my
Jamaica
dad.
Queens, bro.
But again, we are talking about Black American culture. If we're talking about Jamaica, wait, give me a second. Give me a second. Jamaican Americans have a different experience than Jamaicans in Jamaica, and we understand this because we have family there. If you have family there, because yours
Yeah.
is
Okay.
Haitian, like you said,
Yeah. Yeah.
we
Yeah.
have completely different experiences in them. Our cultures are different. We're culturally different than them, but we get together. You feel me? We're still black. That's at the end of the day, and we share those things. Now, when you're raised here, to Jigga, because you have something to say about Memphis, right? Understandable. I completely get it, right? I completely get it, right? So my grandma, my step pops, right? She is German. You feel me? I got family from Germany. So my question is this: am I part of their culture? No. No,
Yes, you
have I
are.
been raised? Have I? No, no, no. I'm not because I didn't grow up in
Well,
Germany.
if he, it
I'm
depends
not
on if he
influenced by
participates
their
in said
music. I'm
culture.
not influenced by
Yeah,
their art.
facts,
Yeah.
I'm not
facts.
There you go.
influenced
There you
by
go.
their
Yeah.
education. I'm not part of their culture. But have I been grown up? Have I been
Around
grown
them.
up? You feel me? And
Let
no,
me
no,
ask you this, Drew, and I
no,
want
I
to
did
ask
not
you
grow
this,
up
Drew.
around them. I didn't.
But Drew, let me ask you
I did
this:
not.
would you say
What's up? What's
Drake
up, bro?
has more uh, cultural
I would say he has an
experience
impact.
than you?
He has an
I'm saying,
impact.
would you say Drake has more cultural experience than you from just being well traveled and visiting? Would you say that
No,
he experienced more
I mean, I
cultural?
mean, I mean, I mean, uh, uh.
Nah, you can't.
I
No,
mean,
bro. Don't.
to answer that question,
I'd say no.
you don't know where I've been. You don't know what I've been. And no, I do not think I've traveled as much as Drake, obviously.
So he has
And
You
more of a
gotta,
cultural
bro, no, I'm not
experience
gonna
but
than
lie
you.
to you.
understand.
Hold
Hold
on
on,
though. Hold on though.
Can me and him talk,
Go ahead, fam.
bro?
Nigga, go.
Bro, because I'm about to ask Jigga. I'm trying to ask Jigga. You
All
feel
right,
me?
go,
The
nigga.
right.
Damn. He's still talking to me. Go. So now nigga don't want to
Yeah,
talk.
you the
Like,
type. Yeah, you niggas like
like
you.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
so Jigga. So
Piss me off.
huh,
Go
huh?
ahead, fam.
Nigga,
Is he
stop
lagging?
talking. Mute. Nigga, mute him. Hey, Crunch, mute this nigga. Shut up. So,
What happened?
Jigga, so am I as well traveled as him? Absolutely not. Fuck no. To answer your
No, I
question,
didn't
no.
say travel. I
We
said
know that I'm
more
not as well traveled as
culturally,
him, but I have traveled. You feel me? And I have
experienced.
been at
I
the
said
center
more
of things.
culturally
But
experienced.
Nigga just
I don't
yapping.
understand. I
Culturally
was
experienced
raised
mean like,
within the
hey, to
culture.
experience something, you have to be somewhere, right? The experience Germany, you have to go to Germany. The experience Australia, you need to
He's
go and.
experienced more cultures than I have, but does he have more cultural experience within my culture than I have? No, because I was raised within my culture. Like no. But has he experienced more cultures than me? Yeah. I mean,
You
what?
think he
Like yes.
experienced more hip hop culture than you?
Probably
Yeah.
not given who my
Oh
given
no,
my
Of
bro.
family
course
There's
he
no
grew
has.
up in
way.
LA. So
There,
no.
bro. There's no way.
So no,
Being
because
in a
I
group
was
with
raised
Lil
in
Wayne,
I was raised. Hold on,
Nicki
first off,
Minaj.
I
Thank
raised.
you,
Hold on.
Ahmed. Thank you. You
Hold on.
get it,
There's no
Ahmed.
way, but
He's
so
been
you're
around the
telling me. So you're
culture.
telling me. So you're telling me.
Right.
So you're telling me. So hold on. First off, we don't know what he was listening to when he was 6 and 7 years old. 6 and 7 years
I
old. I
mean,
know
I'm
what I
saying
was
he
listening to.
experienced
I
it
know who
though,
my
bro.
hold
He
on.
has songs
I know
with
who my
Jay-Z, bro.
I know who my hold on. Okay. I know the significance of my family members in Los Angeles hip hop history, and I mean in every single root, every single aspect. So, and then what I was raised up in, I know where every single of my family members that have significance in Los Angeles rap and some of the biggest artists.
Do you have a song with
I know what
YG?
that is. So I was raised within hip hop.
I'm asking you, do
You
you
feel
have
me?
a song with any
So are you
well-known
saying has
LA
he
artist?
again? If he has more experiences than I do, yes. Is he more experienced than I am?
As
No,
far as
because
the
I was
hip hop
raised in this
culture,
shit. You
as
were
far as hip
too.
hop culture,
Most of you
would you
niggas
say
were raised
Drake
with
has
rap
more
music,
hip hop?
and you feel me,
Would
and
you?
your oldies and your soul and everything. We were
But hold
raised
on,
with
Drew.
it. He is
This
not.
is what I
He was
wanted to
not
ask you.
raised with a mother that looked
Right,
like us, and I don't want to say
Drew.
that's an issue at all. My grandmother's German. I'm not saying that. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, my grandma, who was German, was in a neighborhood full of black people from Inglewood, California, on the street. She was the only white person. You feel me? So my dad, even though he's white or half white, my step pops is half white. He grew up in Inglewood. You feel me? With no all black people. So
Drew,
their
this is what I'm
experience is
asking you.
different.
This was a question.
Question. Drake did not grow up in a black neighborhood. He's
This was
not
a
part of our
question.
culture. But does he have an impact on our culture? Absolutely, because he's because everything has an impact on our
I'm
culture.
saying, has he
A
experienced
lot
more
of
of the
things
hip
have
hop
impact on our
culture?
culture.
Have he experienced more hip hop culture and encounters than you?
What does that mean?
That means he's been engulfed in hip hop throughout his career. He's done multiple
No. I'm
songs.
asking you, what does that question
I'm
even
explaining to
mean?
you the question because you're
Because
saying
it makes no
he's not a
sense.
part
You're
of hip
asking
hop
these are
culture,
straw man
right? You're
questions. You're
saying
just
he's
trying to
not a
make
part.
things up
Listen,
and go left
listen.
and right and
I'm just
move
explaining
goalposts.
to
It's
you.
No,
a
no,
Listen.
I
weird
don't think
question.
he's. I don't
No.
think he's saying he's not part of hip hop culture.
No, me and you don't have the same hip hop experiences. You have not been around hip hop the way I've been around hip hop, bro. Some of you listen. So me and you don't have this. So I don't understand what you're trying to say. Does that mean
My
like what are
point
you
is this,
talking
man.
about?
When you say
These are
that Drake
crazy.
is
These are
not a
dumb
part of the culture,
questions,
right? When you
nigga.
say
Who
that
are you? Like
Drake's not a
what?
part of the
Anyways,
culture,
like these don't
Drake
even
is
make
the culture,
sense.
bro. Drake is the
Like
culture.
what?
But he's
He is
not.
the
Yes, he
culture.
He
influences
saying
hip
is
hop,
the
bro.
culture
Yes,
is
he's part of the
crazy.
culture because he has
He's
an
part of
impact.
it.
Guess who also has an impact on our culture, bro? White people in the way that they influence the marketing to make us buy things. That's part of influence on our culture. Does not mean it's part of our culture. Like what? To shut all that
Wow,
down. Like what?
that's
To
wild.
move like that don't even make sense.
I don't
No, it's the
know about
truth.
You know,
comparing.
America is an
Okay.
intertwined
I don't
culture,
know
right?
about comparing him to like companies and industries that influence people for sales and shit like that. I don't know if it's
I
like
mean,
that
that's
per
exactly what
se
he
because
does.
he's one
Yeah, but
person, but I kind of get what you're getting at. But I just say the fact that he's a light skin just makes him
nah,
he part of the
no, I
conversation
got.
immediately.
I don't though.
It does.
I don't believe that. That's
You
not
we
the
okay,
issue
we
for
can say
me.
that. We
I
can
got
say
light
that.
skin.
I
My
believe he
uncle is
wouldn't
light skin.
have this foot in the game if he wasn't a light skinned Jamaican man from Canada.
You said what?
He wouldn't have this. He wouldn't have his foot in the game if he wasn't a light skinned Jamaican
Oh,
man from
Drake is
Canada.
black, bro. I will never take his blackness. I don't take nobody's blackness. I won't take a black man who voted for Trump. His blackness. I won't. I refuse to take people's blackness, bro,
Well, I
at
respect
all.
that, Drew.
You're
I
black. Yeah,
respect
you
that.
feel me? You do. You're still black. We deserve. We're not a monolith. You could think how you want to think. You could be whatever you want to be. I still believe in. I still believe in the paper bag and the 1% rule, bro. You feel me? Like I genuinely believe in that because that's what we. You feel me? That's what we grew up. I'm not changing none of
That's
that.
valid.
To me, it ain't that. It ain't that at all. But what I'm saying is, culturally, it's a different experience. Yeah, he's still Black American. At
Yeah,
the
he
end
didn't
of the
experience
day,
the American. He didn't experience the American experience as far as like
no,
growing up in America. I get what you're saying with that.
we can't put 100. We can't put our money on it that he grew up listening to hip hop or that he grew up listening to oldies. We can't. We can't. But I guarantee you, all y'all did, whether it was oldies, hip hop, you feel me? Whether it was 80s, funk, jazz, something like that. We all grew up listening to music that
But we can't confirm
arguably
that he
hey,
did because his
no,
father
you're
and
right.
his uncle was pretty much engulfed in American music.
I ain't gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say what he if he was visiting his family, bro. He was literally rapping little songs on camera too. I ain't gonna hold
He
you.
was though.
He
So
was.
he was
He
already
that's and
locked
that's
in,
why
bro.
I say he's a part of like being that little light skin like has a white parent type of black person like that's part of our culture, bro. Like
No, absolutely, bro. You feel me? I got cousins who got white moms. I got I'm fuck with every type of
that's why.
woman. You feel
But
me?
my thing is, are we saying because he didn't struggle per se in the
No,
same way that we
exactly.
did?
Not at all. Because
Nah, they're
suburban
saying
black
because he
people are
wasn't born in
black too.
America.
But
Suburban black
that's my thing. What's the difference in being born in America? What are you
Suburban
talking
black
about?
people are black too, but that's a part of black culture. We got rich black people too. You ever been to Atlanta? Because my dad's family from Atlanta, bro. Like, I've been to Atlanta. I used to live there too. You feel me? Not just LA. I was in Chicago, all that. But with
Atlanta
that
for a
being said,
transformer, buddy.
but in Atlanta, there's rich black people there too. You feel me? That's part of our culture. We're not just poor. We're not strugglers. We're none of that, bro. But at the end of the day, we just have a different experience, bro. There's different everything. You feel
But
me?
Somebody
Like
said, how much
but
so,
did
my
he
thing
see
is,
his dad?
if we can
He grew
accept
up
there's
mainly in
different
Toronto.
experiences, why can't we accept Drake's?
I'm not saying I
And
can't.
I'm not even
Look,
arguing for
I'm
Drake.
just
I ain't
saying
gonna lie
that
to you. I'm just
it's a
asking.
different culture. That's all. It's
Hmm.
all right. So all I'm saying is just a different culture. Like it makes sense. Like, yeah, Logan. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It was born from racism. So those people were also oppressed. So therefore, though, I'm not even trying to turn into some Martin Luther King figure right now, y'all. My bad. But yeah,
Nah, I see what you're saying.
the one drop rule makes sense to me because those people are also sitting uh at the table with us when it was time for that to happen. Some of them was in the house, you feel me, but at the end of the day, they were still slaves. So therefore, some of us all have mulatto family members, you feel me, that are 100% black. I got cousins that look white as hell that's 100% black. So with that being said, back to what we was talking about. I'm just talking about culture, bro. And that's it. The culture is we have a significant culture, hip hop culture. We have again, hip hop isn't the only music that's in our culture. You feel me? You
But
gotta.
Drew, let
What's
me
up?
ask you this,
Oh, hold
bro.
on, hold on.
Do you think that Kendrick played on that narrative of colorism to actually have us at this debate at this point?
His wife, bro. Whitney, the same color as Drake.
Not Whitney. I said, did Kendrick play a role in this colorism conversation based on
I
a
don't think
cultural
intentionally.
divide?
I
I
don't think
think my
intentionally,
thing is,
but yes,
I
I don't
think
think
Drake. I
intentionally.
think Drake used it against himself a little bit, like with his past actions. Like his past actions were very anti-black within themselves, and Kendrick kind of, you could see
They're
that
not very
with
much
not T-Pain.
Put
What's his
emphasis
name?
on it.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
type of shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
that is mad
You ain't
crazy. I
seeing
ain't even gonna
regular
hold you.
black people
I'm a Drake fan. That was wild.
crazy as hell, right? And when
But
he
how's a
said,
black man wearing blackface though? I don't
Trap.
get it though.
huh?
He got bullied in the fatherhood.
Yeah,
But
I
we
don't
really
get
got
You
to
it.
break
know,
down
that's
like
kind of
how's a
like what
black man wearing
Doja Cat.
blackface.
I feel like it's kind of a little bit like Doja Cat, like that self-hating black person type of thing.
Because exactly, no black person would ever in their life. Okay,
I will say that, like, you never know, because
Uh,
you know some, like, we don't even know Drake personally. Like, even though I think he is I don't think he's bad, but you know it do be some black people sometimes that be on that, like, try to play both sides. Like they go
yeah,
around
you're
their white
right.
friends and try to, you know what I'm saying, try to, like, you know, just like throw his jabs and shit. So I don't know. You never know.
Kanye West is one of them.
Kanye's crazy, bro. I'm tired of that nigga. I'm
Kanye
sorry.
he
need help.
be he be
That
doing
shit,
some.
like, I used to be
He
like,
be
oh
some
no,
other
wait,
shit.
he might be cooking. Like, no, bro. It's
That
like
man
I'm
need
done with
help.
that nigga, fam. That
Oh,
shit
but
was
hold on,
crazy.
y'all. I want to know, like,
I
I know
remember
we
when
can't say
Kanye
that
was
word. We
talking
can't
about
say the
running for
R word on
president.
here, right? We can't say the R word. But why did Kanye come at J Kids like that, bro? That was wild.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
don't
when
know.
That
Kanye was
was
talking
that was
about running
wild.
for president. That man lost it.
And he really got votes too. Like, I'm done with it. Like, no,
Yeah, that ain't the nigga we used to know.
That
That's
was the
all.
day he started going downhill, man.
no, for real.
We
I
first
think
announced it.
after, like, no bullshit. I'm not even trying to be funny. After his mom died, like, that's
Yeah,
really
Nah, it
no,
it.
was
that's
a car
exactly
crash. It
right.
was a car crash.
Like, that
Nah, I'm
shit.
just saying, as far as just like, well, yeah, like probably when his mom passed, but when he announced he was running for president, I feel like it's just been all downhill from there, bro.
Just like
Especially
that's
when he
what
was crying with the security vest on.
Like,
I
Y'all
honestly,
ain't shit.
them people
Exactly,
that he
Crunch.
was
I feel like it
talking
was
about,
down here too when he tried to announce he was running for president.
not gonna lie, them people that he was talking about getting
Come
to
on,
him,
let's go.
like,
Come
if he
on.
does
What's
something
up?
crazy, it's not his fault. Like, these people did something, I think they got to him. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Crunch, let me ask you this, man. Do you think his list is more valid than Forbes' list?
oh yeah,
What
yeah.
list? Me
Kendrick
too.
is
That's the
never.
thing. Kanye will cook sometimes. I don't know, man. It's just
Kendrick
Oh,
got
Kanye
to
I ain't
be
really
gonna
on
I
there.
think
think
lie.
a
I
good
I
don't.
think he's trying
off-season
to bait
candidate.
Kendrick into battling him though.
Yeah, that's all he want to do. But Kendrick got to be on there. And if
Kendrick will cook
Kendrick will cook him bad. I
Kanye,
ain't gonna
bro.
lie.
What
He's
is he
going.
doing?
He's gonna do him bad. Kanye's not. He's not in
He
tip
don't
top
want
shape.
that.
Like,
Yeah, he don't want that
his
song.
brain ain't even. I ain't gonna lie.
bro,
I
there's
mean,
too
Kendrick
much
made
out
J.
there on
Cole tap
Kanye
out
not
for him.
to.
I would just
Look,
say
yo, but I got a
Kanye
little bit.
isn't a battle rapper, man. I don't see Kanye battling like that's like Timberland trying to battle somebody like Timbo.
Hey, the
Stop.
song gonna be hard though.
If
Hey, the
Drake
song gonna
write
be
it for
hard
him,
though.
He
if
said
Drake
Drake
write it
write it
for him,
for him.
Am I
Hey, would that help Drake
lying,
come
bro?
back into beef?
yeah, it would.
If it's
I
hard
think
enough.
so.
I mean,
If it's
Kendrick
The
actually
said
song
hard
gonna
Kendrick
enough.
Yeah,
rap
you're
slap.
well
right.
too.
Hey, the song gonna
But look,
slap.
yo, I got a low key slide though, y'all. I'm about to wrap it up.
All right, famo.
All right,
All right,
Crunch,
y'all be
man.
All right,
safe.
Crunch.
Y'all be
That's
safe.
it, boy.